Good morning, I'm Dylan Gonzalez. Through one round of the Masters, Sam Burns and Rory McIlroy are on top of the leaderboard. Round 2 of the Masters will tee off this morning at 7:40 down in Augusta. The Columbus Blue Jackets won in Buffalo and got shut out 5-0 by the Sabres in what was a devastating loss to the team's playoff chances. The CBJ are 2 points back of a playoff spot, but only 3 games remain on the schedule. The Cincinnati Reds lost to the Marlins 8-1, dropping their second straight in Miami. The Redlegs will try to get back in the win column tonight at home versus the Angels. First pitch is at 6:45, and you can listen to that one over on The Fan, too. This update was sponsored by Ramos Roofing. Request your free roof or exterior assessment today at ramosroofingohio.com. Ramos Roofing, reliable, local, built right. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Breakfast time!
Hello, welcome to T-Bone and Tyvis. Can I take your order?
Just want a little breakfast.
Hey, you want some crabs? Because I got some of them.
Get ready to drive through the intersection of football, food, and fun. Featuring producer Dylan.
Who are the 5 best rappers of all time?
Special guests.
You serious?
And you. Wake up.
For what?
It's time for T-Bone and Tyvis.
Welcome in. Happy Friday to you. Good morning. Go to hell. I'm T-Bone. He's Tyvis. Tyvis, how was your Thursday?
It was interesting. I have a new respect for people. So I used to laugh.
A new respect for people.
Yeah, people
humans.
People that work out. Let me be specific.
That's okay.
But
sure.
Certain people that do a specific workout.
Okay.
So yesterday, obviously, I went to the gym. I'm getting my swole on, doing my thing. It was a shoulder day, big shoulder day.
Yeah.
Doing my thing.
Doing it on an empty stomach. That's his diet.
Oh, yeah, right. You are
did,
dieting.
Actually, I went home from here. I made me an egg white omelet with peppers and spinach.
Okay.
And then before I went to the gym, I drank me a protein shake that consists of chocolate protein powder, a banana, peanut butter, and almond milk.
Okay. That's very good.
I
very
skipped
healthy.
lunch yesterday.
Not healthy. Don't skip your meals.
I didn't mean to.
Oh, okay. All right.
Just kind of happened.
That's okay.
I realized at about 3:30 that I didn't eat lunch.
Now this is me, a fat ass, telling a former pro athlete how to watch what you're eating. But they say it's not good to skip meals. I'm sure Body by Maradi over there at Ohio State, they would not encourage anyone who's trying to get in shape to skip meals.
Not at all. But I just so happened to do it because I got a little busy. My house was being cleaned because my wife is having a baby shower tomorrow.
When you say house is being cleaned by you?
No. We hired it out. Which my wife was happy.
Must be nice.
It didn't happen often. This was like the first time in a long time, and my wife was thrilled.
Oh, I bet she was.
She was thrilled. Anyways, I'm taking away from the story. Anyway, back to the workout.
Workout, yes.
So I used to frown upon people that be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go get on the treadmill and I'm gonna do the incline. I'm gonna walk on the incline." For like 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Well, I'm like, what does that do?
Have you ever done it?
No. Until yesterday.
Oh, well.
Until yesterday.
And what'd you find out?
Woo! Hey now. That's worse than any run I ever done on the treadmill. Woo! My calves and legs was on fire. I could only do 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I jumped off that thing. I said, y'all tripping. Y'all can keep this.
What'd you bump it up to? Did you do
I did an incline of 10.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
one.
one.
And the speed was on 2.7.
Yeah.
Which I said 2.7 doing me like this.
It is.
This is ridiculous.
It'll get you, man. It'll get you.
So, it was.
Next time, try to hold dumbbells while doing it.
Are you insane? Who does that?
I used to do it back in my.
What was your speed? What was the
prime.
incline and what was the speed?
I think speed of maybe like 2.4, incline of like 11.
With dumbbells.
Yes.
Wow.
Because it prevents you from wanting to hold on to anything.
No, you can't.
You literally
hold
can't.
on. Did you hold on to the bars?
No, I didn't hold on to
That's
the bar.
good.
Because I didn't want to cheat.
Well, I've seen the people who do that where they're like, it's like they're driving a forklift or something and they're just holding it. And it's like, why are you doing that?
To be honest with you, it was a guy that was like 2 treadmills down and had his higher and he was holding on to the thing. I'm like, I don't want to do that because one, my watch is tracking it, and if my hand ain't swinging, it won't track. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to do that because I want to, I want every step to count.
You know what's funny is this is how bad I am with the steps, because I am trying to get more steps in. Like yesterday, daughter had dance class down in Marysville. So I take her to dance, and it's like an hour, and there's like 5 seats in there. I don't know if you've ever been to a dance studio, but I thought when we first signed kids up for dance, I thought, oh, you would sit there and like watch your kids. No. Like, they go in the studio, you sit outside. Yeah. And so they encourage parents to, like, you can drop them off and then you can just go, like, walk around or whatever outside. Mm-hmm. So I walked, like, 1.5 miles waiting for her. Like, it was an hour. I mean, I didn't walk, like, fast or anything, but I walked, for a little bit.
Look at you getting exercise.
Yeah, I was.
I'm proud of you.
It's like going with this. I don't know why. Now I'm just like, hey, I walked. Good for me.
Here's where I thought you were going with this.
I don't even know why I brought that up, honestly.
Me and Bone didn't skip lunch yesterday.
No, I did not. I absolutely did not skip lunch. That is 100% correct.
Me and Bone walked out at the same time. It was like 10:05, and the Wendy's right by my house is probably like 15 minutes away from here. And I was like, I'm going to go to Wendy's. I'm going to camp out in the parking lot. Wait for lunch to start.
Oh, you camped. Blame it on me.
Yes. I did it for Tyvis.
Blame it on me.
Tyvis said he wanted someone to try the spicy chicken sandwich, and I said, Tyvis, I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
Just for you, Tyvis.
What'd you think?
I thought it was okay. I feel like the internet's been just slamming it, which I think lowered my expectations of it.
T-Bone did that.
You didn't like it.
But you had it before he had it.
I did.
Well, so did you like it?
I did like it. I'm not going to act like it's in the upper echelon of spicy chicken sandwiches or anything. It's still better than like any premium chicken sandwich McDonald's throws out there. They don't know how to do chicken at all.
They have no clue. Whoa. I'm with you on that.
The hot and spicy McChicken.
That's why I said premium chicken sandwich.
We don't have it here, so I don't count it.
That hot and spicy.
I mess with any McChicken sandwich, but like the value menu chicken sandwiches, they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah,
it's better than that. Essentially, what I think this spicy chicken sandwich is if they blew up the like regular chicken sandwich they have, like the value chicken sandwich they have, and made it a little spicy.
Yeah. No, that's
basically what it is.
Yeah, I had the Wendy's spicy chicken, and I said, you can go watch. I put it on Instagram at Degenerate T-Bone. I did a little video review.
That's what I watched.
It's good on its own. If you just had never had a Wendy's spicy chicken and you had this sandwich, you'd be like, this is actually really not bad at all. This is pretty good. I enjoyed it. It's not the Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich. That's the problem.
The Dave one.
That's the problem.
The one that Meat Swiss was talking about.
Yes, the one. It's. I bet if McDonald's came in and said, hey, good news, we no longer sell the quarter pounder with cheese. We made a different burger, and they did some other stuff to it. Like, let's say it is a quarter pound patty. It's 2 of them. That Arch Deluxe or whatever.
I was going to say essentially what they did with the Arch Burger with the Big Mac, except for they didn't get rid of it.
No, but I'm saying, like, if they just said, this is now the Big Mac. This is it, the Arch Deluxe. It's a fine product on its own. It's not a Big Mac. That's where I'm at with the spicy chicken from Wendy's is, why did you have to change it to begin with? The bun is nice.
I like the bun.
Bun upgrade is good. I thought again, some people don't like the shredded lettuce versus the leaf lettuce, which it's lettuce. Quite honestly, I don't need it there. But since it is there, I would probably prefer it the way it was. I'm just saying, like, in general, I'm not looking for you to upgrade the things that I already like. Everyone likes a spicy chicken sandwich. Why are we upgrading that? Make a new sandwich, add a different sauce to it, and say, here's your even better chicken sandwich that we have. But please keep the Dave spicy chicken the way it was. Oh, I remembered why I was saying about the walking thing. You were talking about your watch tracking your steps. This is how bad I am on the steps thing. Because I need credit for every one of them. Like yesterday, I went walking around trying to get my steps in. When I go to the grocery store, when you have the cart, there have been times where I'm like, I got to get my steps in. I'm walking all over the store, and I'm like, my hands are on the cart. I got to put one hand down, and I swing it as I'm walking. Like, this dude's pushing his car in one hand. Why? I got to get my steps in. I'm trying.
Yeah, that's why they say, like, you get a Fitbit, you're supposed to put it on your leg.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like an ankle monitor?
Because it counts.
Like you're stuck at home?
You would never have to worry about it not counting.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I my phone supposedly counts it too, but I don't know. I can never get it to sync up with any of the apps.
The only place that I put my steps, do the step counter, is when I'm at Cedar Point or something like that.
Oh yeah,
that's because you go get all the steps you looking for.
That's
when
right.
You're at Cedar Point.
But then the problem is, then your app is the next week after you get done with going to the amusement park or whatever, walking around the zoo, whatever you do. Then it's hey, you're not hitting your goals. And it's suddenly wait. And you're well, yeah, because I'm not at the zoo walking around for 20,000 steps. Correct. I'm not going to do that in a normal day.
That's correct.
If you work at a hospital and you're always, a nurse or something, I'm sure that's 20,000 steps is nothing for them. But for me, sitting here for 3 hours a day, that's not it.
That's because you literally sit there.
I do. I need to get up more. That's true. Yeah. It's a thing. I actually, part of it too is the reason I want to get the steps in is because on my calorie counter app, it adds the steps in and counts those as exercise. And if I hit a certain number of steps, I get more calories. So I'm walking. I'm oh, baby, we're almost to a Hostess cupcake. Let's go. Keep walking.
You are sick.
Not sick. I'm fat. There's a difference. Maybe it's both. I don't know. Maybe I'm fat because I'm sick. I don't know. All right. Last night, I got to tell you.
It ain't over.
Stop.
It's not over.
Stop.
You know what?
That's the Browns fan in you.
I'm going to play this. I hope this is as loud as possible, so please turn down your headphones if you are a headphone user, because you know what you just did, Tyvis?
Ready to go!
I want that amp. I want that out of an amp from Sonic Temple.
Not over.
Stop saying crap like that.
Not over.
It's
not dead yet.
Over.
Not dead.
They're
can't quit.
Done.
Not dead. Can't
it's
quit.
Over.
Not dead. Can't quit.
But you know what? I'm not mad at the Blue Jackets. I will tell you why. Next, T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and happy Friday. Right now, no crashes on your central Ohio roadways, but we are watching a slowdown on the ramp from 270 southbound to Alum Creek Drive as crews wrap up an incident over there. I'm 10 TV's Amy Stuggerwald with your fan traffic.
Menards.com business accounts are built for pros. Need to buy more materials for the Johnson house? Order it online and keep it straight with Job Name Tracking. Need help managing purchases? Easily look up receipts and run transaction reports to make bookkeeping a breeze. Running short on time? Send an employee to get what you need with authorized purchasers. Best of all, it's secure and fast. Spend more time on the job. Create a Menards.com business account today.
Save big money at Menards.
When you are a member of Tel-Ohio, your money works harder for you. Lock in 4% APY on a 24-month CD and watch your savings grow with a credit union built for its members. Visit telohio.org to learn more.
Federally insured by NCAA. Membership open to anyone in Ohio. Restrictions apply.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Let me ask you something. When's the last time a contractor did exactly what they said they would? On time, on budget, didn't give you any surprises at the end. With Baths R Us, there are no surprises. These folks started in Ohio and grew by word of mouth because they do it right the first time. On time, on budget. And here's the difference with Baths R Us. They have local crews, never subcontracted. The people who show up to your door, they're trained Baths R Us employees. They aren't just some random crew that got hired last week and has no idea what they're doing in your home. Whether you need a safer bathroom to stay independent or you just want a space you're proud of, Baths R Us builds it to last. That's Baths R Us. Call today and see what it's like to work with people who actually keep their promises. 380-225-BATH. That's to call Baths R Us and deal with a company that started right here in Ohio and grew by word of mouth. Because they treat people right. They do what they say they're going to do. 380-225-BATH to call Baths R Us. Baths R Us. Bathrooms you can trust. Call now.
At Great Lakes Hyundai, the savings are so good.
This spring, take a break from interest with 0% financing for up to 60 months on new 2026 Tucsons. 0%. Go now, Columbus or Dublin or GLakesHyundai.com. With Pro Credit ends 4/30.
Spring cleaning isn't just for your house. It's for your life. If your job is getting old, it's time to clear the clutter and spring into IT. Go to My Computer Career.
My Computer Career helped me get the skills and certifications I needed to start a new life as an IT professional in months, not years.
Earn the certifications the top employers are looking for right now. Visit mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation to see if it's time to spring into IT. Financial aid is available to those who qualify. including VA benefits.
What does it mean to live here, serve here in the Ohio Army National Guard?
It means I can attend college full-time and not have to take out student loans to pay for my tuition.
It means I can work my civilian job during the week and support my state and nation in times of need.
You too can live here, serve here as a member of the Ohio Army National Guard. Learn more about part-time service with full-time benefits at nationalguard.com/OH. Sponsored by the Ohio Army National Guard in coordination with the Ohio Association of Broadcasters and this station.
This is Lieutenant Governor Jim Tressel. If you're driving and take a quick glance at your phone, more can happen than you might think. Because taking your eyes off the road for even just a moment is like driving the entire length of a football field blind. Don't let those few seconds distract you from what's right in front of you. Phones down, eyes up, Ohio.
Hey folks, it's game day and the betting's gonna be intense, Drew.
You said it, Dave, but a good pregame routine keeps betting responsible.
That's right, you gotta pause before you play.
Good call. Sports betting is hot, but it can be risky.
And pausing to set limits is an all-star move.
That's right, Dave. If you bet on sports, pause before you play to set limits, recognize the risk, and know when to stop.
Learn more at pausebeforeyouplay.org.
If only there was a radio show that constantly talked about Ohio State athletics. Well, good news. It's real, baby. The Buckeye Show.
Weeknights at 6.
Proud to be your flagship home of the Buckeyes. The Fan, Ohio sports destination. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Happy Friday, everyone. A few clouds to start, and then as we get into the day, increasing clouds throughout the afternoon with a chance of showers and thunderstorms into the early evening. Otherwise, it'll be partly to mostly cloudy with highs in the mid-70s and breezy winds. For tonight, partly cloudy overnight with lows in the 40s, and then sunny on Saturday with highs in the mid to upper 60s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Carfallo with the 10 weather impact forecast.
There's nothing Bo Bishop can't do well, except find competent co-hosts. Bishop and Friends.
Weekdays from 9 to noon.
The Fan. T-Bone would like to take a second to remind everyone that Eddie George is awesome and that Ronnie James Dio was an American treasure. And that pickles are gross. Thank you. Here's T-Bone and Tyvis.
Jackets lose last night to the Buffalo Sabres.
Not dead, can't quit.
5-0 in Buffalo.
I mean, first of all, you got to give some context here.
No, I don't.
Yes,
that team is Dylan. Play the mean drop. I hate this team. Yes, I hate this team. I hate this team.
So wait a minute. Wait. So we not gonna give Coach Ellis his credit?
Who?
Oh, who? Oh, I didn't know his name until last night, but I sure knew it after the night was over. The goalie for the Sabres, he stopped everything. That is the definition of standing on your head.
That's
yeah. He had like over 30-something saves.
That's That's
well,
entirely.
What are we talking about?
What we're talking about is
I'm pretty
what
sure
we're talking about is a guy who's played more games in the ECHL and the AHL than he's played in the NHL. This guy has played 15 games for them this year.
He had 37 saves.
Yep. It's okay. I said I'm not mad. I think I may be lying to myself because I think I am
making me mad.
Yeah.
How? Y'all, how you mad because a goalie played well?
Because since the beginning of Blue Jackets time, the other goalie's first name is Hot and the last name is Goalie. That's it. That's it.
All the time.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time.
All the time.
I can see if they wasn't getting shots on the goal. Like they shot it 37
You know what, Tyvis, I forgive you because you're new in your Blue Jackets fandom and you're not used to them. Give it a couple more years of them doing this to you, and then you'll be where we're at.
Listen, the Flyers lost. They 2 points behind the Flyers.
Mm-hmm.
It's right there.
It is.
We are in the same place that we were in before the game yesterday.
Yes,
exactly.
Except one game less to go.
And that place is out of the playoffs. And that's the point. God. Here's the reality. Here's Tyvis.
You know what?
Tyvis.
It's because y'all been burnt in the past.
It is because of that.
Y'all gotta let that go. It's a new season.
It's the same girl, though, Tyvis.
No, it's not the same girl.
Yes, it is.
Not the same girl.
Here, let me tell you, I'm not mad at this team.
People change, Dylan.
On that front, Tyvis, on trying to change, I go see a therapist because mental health is important. We all have mental health issues. Clearly, if you listen to this show, you can tell I got a lot to work with. And I probably do the bare minimum of therapy that I should. Let me put it that way. But one thing me and the therapist have worked through is anger, because I obviously have a lot of anger. And one thing I learned through therapy is that anger is what they call a secondary emotion. Anger is something that happens because of a deeper primary emotion that's occurring. And oftentimes, especially in us men, it's sadness.
You're sad.
We're sad, and we don't know how to express our sadness, so it lashes out as anger.
I think I'm genuinely happy.
That's good.
Good for you,
because you're not typically an angry person. So you probably don't have a lot of sadness.
That's one of those things that I don't think the world needs to see, to be honest with you.
Your anger?
Yeah.
Well, that's good that you keep that. I mean, don't bottle it, but obviously you got to find a productive way to.
It's buried deep.
It's because you're on.
I've done a great job of burying it very, very deep.
It's because you're on year one of following this team.
That's what I'm saying. It's just wait.
It's not true.
That's why you're not.
It's not true. I followed the team last year.
Yeah, you've been following the team, but like game in, game out, analyzing, breaking down. This can get to even the best of us in this business.
Well, I'm not living and dying with every game.
Well, I tell you this, as a longtime Jackets fan, this is where I'm at today is sadness. I am identifying that what I am feeling today is ultimate sadness.
Why are you sad, Bo?
Here, let me give you a few reasons, okay? Number one, this team is full of guys who can't get the job done when it matters. They are very good when the spotlight is off and everyone has taken them and said, forget about the Blue Jackets.
I said that.
They're in the Gavin McKenna sweepstakes.
Well, I said that a week ago. I agree with you.
They are
when you pat them on the back and say you guys are the best, things go south.
Absolutely right.
When you say that they not good and you ain't paying them no mind, they go hot.
Here was the saddest moment of the Blue Jackets season this year, in my opinion, last night. Happened on the ice. It was when a guy who I think is a very good player and I have a lot of respect for, and we talk to him often on this show.
Charlie Coyle.
I love Charlie Coyle as a dude and as a player and all that stuff. Charlie Coyle last night has one of the worst turnovers I've ever seen in a neutral zone. It leads directly to a goal that takes that from a 1-goal game to a 2-goal game, 7 minutes to go. That happens in hockey. I'm not putting this all on him. However, that's not a good play.
Is that when I shot the text to y'all?
I think it was. Yes. It was, I think, right after that. So
I think it was. And then
what happened? And then what happened? This team, with 7 minutes to go, down 2 goals, not easy to come back from. Certainly not the way they're shooting the puck. But it's not impossible. The game is not over at that point.
It was.
And what did that team do when they gave up that second goal? They packed it in.
You think
and
so?
they gave up 2 more goals in a couple minutes.
No.
And it was 4-0.
No. They gave up 2 goals in 25 seconds.
Bingo. Yeah.
I was like, and they scored the third one. I was like, well, because my wife was sitting there. And she was like, well, it's over now. And before she could leave the room, boom, they scored again.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, good
they
Lord.
gave up after that second goal. And that was the most sad part of that whole experience last night was this team, yes, 2 goals, that is a tough lead to overcome. But what do they say in hockey? In soccer, they say this too. Most dangerous lead is a 2-goal lead. That's exactly what the Jackets were. They still could have tried to fight their way back, get a point, anything out of that game. Instead, they gave up. And that's where at that point, I got sad because I said, as good as this team plays and as tough as they played at times, this is the moment where I need you to put everything aside and just go be dogs for 7 minutes, and they couldn't do it.
So let me stop you right there. One, you shouldn't be sad.
I am.
You know what? You're not sad at the team. You're sad at yourself.
I'm not out there skating around. That's on them. It's not
I'm going to tell
me.
you why you're sad at yourself.
I'm wasting my time watching this craptastic organization?
No,
yes.
Because you thought that the Jackets moved past that.
I did.
Let me ask you this. You've been watching the Jackets all year. Have there been other games before this that you saw them just flat out quit?
Not like that. No. Well, no,
Stop it.
What I'm saying is you have had a couple weeks now of the season being on the line.
I didn't ask you that. I said over the course of this season, have you
You're
seen
right.
games?
I have seen them quit
All right.
at times. Yes.
So therefore, you know it's in their DNA.
No, I don't.
Yes, it is. No, it is.
Tyvis.
Because a quitter, if you're not a quitter, you would never quit.
Okay, this is my problem then. Because I had hoped maybe we had moved past this, or that maybe this,
and that's where that's what I'm identifying.
You're exactly right.
That's the problem.
You're right.
You thought that they was, but you should have known that if you put it out there that I quit, I'm a quitter. I've quit before. Then that's your label.
Yeah,
it's in there. It's in there for life.
You're right.
And you are a quitter. So therefore, seeing it now, it shouldn't bother you because you should have been like, oh, well, I mean, I've seen this before.
No, but
I've seen this horse before.
But Tyvis, don't you believe in personal growth? That like,
oh yeah, people change. I just told Dylan that.
Right. See? Okay, so that was part of what I, as a Jackets fan, would say is maybe this team, maybe these players, maybe some of those guys who I had seen in the past look like they kind of quit. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they will change. Maybe they won't after this second goal goes in. Maybe they won't look like, oh, we just can't do anything to solve a guy who's played 15 games this year. Yeah, the goalie that has played 15 times. That guy is just unstoppable tonight.
I tell you what.
I would have liked to see them buck up and take some responsibility, and instead they just completely turtled, which to me speaks to on-ice leadership. I don't put that on Rick Bowness. I don't put that on Don Waddell. There are issues with this franchise.
I hate the fact.
It's on the players on the ice. You're paid millions of dollars. You have this playoff sitting in front of you, and you gave up a second goal, which was bad, of course, and you just gave up and said, that's it for this.
I tell you what.
Guess we'll just pack it in and see what happens. Please, Detroit, beat Philly so we have a chance. Oh, thank goodness. Like, did they look up at the scoreboard and see this Detroit score and go, oh, never mind, we don't have to play now? Is that what they did? Like, that's what I want to know. There's no leadership on the ice for this team. None. No leadership on this team.
Speaking of Detroit, I wish the Jackets would have just lost in Detroit the other night.
Dang.
Because
that's some loser talk.
You know,
right there.
No, it's not.
That's a loser's mentality.
Rip the Band-Aid off.
Just be done.
They make us look like Dumb and Dumber all the time. So you're telling us there's a chance.
Yep.
That's what they make us do all the time. I wouldn't be surprised if they win 2 of their last 3 games and then miss the playoffs, because that's what this team does.
Because why? Because what is everyone in the NHL going to say today and tomorrow and going into Saturday's game against Montreal?
Jackets are dead.
Tomorrow is Saturday's game against Montreal. They're going to say they're dead. They got Montreal and Boston back to back. Boston at home, Montreal on the road. Close it out with Ovechkin's possibly last game with Washington.
All they need is the Flyers to lose.
You are spot on, Dylan, that they will probably win a game that they shouldn't because everyone's written them off. And that's when they show up.
And that's when they
they're back
themselves in.
So no. So here we go. We're in the same spot as we were last year. Oh, the Jackets are right there. They're 1 game out of the playoffs. There's next year. Well, I'll tell you what. Next year, Mason Marchment, Charlie Coyle, free agents. Why would they want to come back to this? So not only do they need to probably bring those dudes back, they obviously need to add more. I don't have any faith in them doing it. You know what? This isn't on Don Waddell. Every time this team struggled, he made a move to boost them.
Yes.
Dylan.
He needs to apparently do even more.
Dylan is you're feeling the anger that I have inside of me. I'm sure, but I realize it's sadness, and I'm just trying to actually experience what it is I'm feeling here, which is sadness.
What? We gotta go to break.
Okay.
But
go ahead.
Well, when we come back,
it's only a 2-minute break. We'll be right back.
Yeah, when we come back, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna tell you two about yourselves. That's what needs to happen, because y'all two are.
Are you gonna have an intervention for us?
A little bit, because y'all are.
Is this about our
half empty guys?
The Jackets, glass is on the floor and shattered into a million pieces, guy. But go ahead. Yes, please tell it. Tyvis is going to analyze what's wrong with Dylan and I. And maybe you as a Jackets fan, too. Coming up in 2 minutes. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Hey there and good morning. Right now, we are still watching slowdowns on the ramp from 270 southbound to Alum Creek Drive because of an incident. Crews are wrapping up over there. Also watching a crash on the ramp from 270 northbound to Main Street. Watch for slowdowns in both of those areas. I'm 10 TV's Amy Steigerwald with your fan traffic.
Working your way through that home projects list, that means more flushes, more showers, more fiddling with the thermostat. Trust the pros at the Waterworks with your plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling needs. Our certified pros can repair or replace your air conditioner or furnace. Clogs? Call the Waterworks. Drain issues? Call the Waterworks. Plumbing problems? Call the Waterworks. HVAC breakdowns? Call the Waterworks. The Waterworks. Trusted and certified plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling experts.
Bo Bishop here. Ready to hit the road and make some memories? Then get to RCD RV, Central Ohio's go-to destination for the best deals, unbeatable service, and adventure-ready RVs. Start your journey today at any of their 3 Central Ohio locations or visit online anytime at rcdrv.com.
Why choose between getting things done and doing things with the ones you love? With Kroger same-day pickup and delivery, it's easy to shop the same great prices and quality you'd find in store. We'll bring your groceries right to you in our refrigerated trucks so you can spend time on what matters most. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Save $20 on your first Kroger pickup or delivery order of $75 or more. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
With Bet365 Early Payout, you win even if they lose. Get paid out instantly when your team goes up big, even if they blow the lead later. Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio.
Common man, a radio veteran, has a large hemorrhoid. Timmy Hall, a good, clean boy, moonlights as man's hemorrhoid. Common Man and Timmy.
Weekdays at 3.
The Fan. Tyvis played in some of the biggest stadiums in the world. T-Bone has eaten some of the biggest pizzas in the world. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
If you're feeling some frustration and you want to voice it over the Jackets and you agree with Dylan and T-Bone, I urge you to go to the record audio section on the Fan app, tap the microphone and leave us a message. And if it's good, we will play it live on air so everybody can just voice their frustration. Now, back to you two.
Yeah.
You two, it's sad to see y'all don't let the story play out. Like, y'all already just, like, it's going to be the same thing from last year, and y'all just, it's over with for y'all. Like, that's crazy to me. It's 3 games left, and hockey, okay, I haven't been a fan of hockey as much as y'all, as long as y'all have. But I've seen some wild stuff happen. I mean, I watched the Jackets team look dead in the water and then go on a run right before the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's there. Like, they have what it takes to win these last 3 games. Now, I do understand y'all frustration with, the Jackets are in the similar situation where they can go out there and win the 3 games, but if Philadelphia wins the 3 games or the Islanders win their last 3 games, then it's over.
Yeah.
I can understand that. I get that, because then that does look like exactly how last year ended. But the fact that y'all are already, like, Dylan is already expressing free agent moves and all that, like, you truly have zero faith.
All right.
You don't think, like, I feel like things can happen, and I think things will happen.
Well,
I feel like the Flyers
can happen.
Flyers is not like this unbelievably great team. Like,
no, they're not. But the bigger issue I have is this: you have on your forward lines, you have the following players who have scored 0 goals in the last 10 games.
Tells me that they do.
Sean Monahan, Kent Johnson,
he's overdue.
Connor Garland have gone without scoring a goal in the last 10 games. In those 10 games, Jackets are 2-7-1.
Tells me that they're due.
Charlie Coyle, Kirill Marchenko, Moon Jenner, and Cole Sillinger have managed to each score 1 goal in that period of time. So we are talking about 7 forwards for your team who have managed in 10 games, 7 of them have scored 4 goals.
Well, I know a guy last year that we would have got him, could have helped.
Okay. This is not helping.
That you tell him, I'm just saying.
Why would a guy like Mitch Marner want to come?
Hey, Austin Matthews probably going to be available this offseason. Why don't we go get him? That'd be great.
Throw him the bag.
Yes, and you know what he'll say? Why would I want to play in Columbus? And the answer is because
to do something
I don't know.
Great.
Yes,
you're a great player. Austin Matthews is a great player. But if you really want to solidify yourself, take the Jackets to the playoffs. Take the Jackets.
Take the Jackets.
Take the Jackets to the playoffs.
This is why I get sad.
And make some noise.
Tyvis, this is why I get sad.
You would be a legend in the game of hockey.
Tyvis, Buffalo, these last few years, has been not just bad. They have been abjectly terrible. They have been one of the most despondent.
They're second in the Eastern Conference, so.
Yes, and that's my point. Is that
you act like they lost 5-0 to the Rangers or something.
Listen,
Tyvis, they've lost 8 of their last 10 games.
The Jackets. The
Yes.
Jackets.
And boy, that's a different story.
No.
That's different.
You're bringing up the Flyers. The Flyers lost last night, but the Flyers are hot. The Jackets,
which means that they're gonna cool off.
There's only 3 games left in the season, Tyvis.
They're peaking, or Tyvis, they're peaking at the right time.
Didn't the Flyers lose like 6-3? Ain't nobody saying nothing about them.
Yeah, because it's Detroit, and they've got to save their season because they've been
beat Detroit.
Yes, listen. Here's what
God's graces.
Yes, God's graces, but we won the game.
Listen,
Philadelphia's got the same stuff like that. Yeah, they was on a streak. They was on a 3-game win streak. They just lost 2 by 3 goals.
Do you understand that the Buffalo Sabres...
Y'all negative, man.
The Buffalo Sabres had not qualified for the playoffs since 2011 was the last time they made the playoffs until obviously this year they've made the playoffs. My point is you can be terrible for a very long time, and the Sabres were, but they finally pieced it together, and now look at them. They're awesome. And what I'm saying is we as Jackets fans are sitting here going, like you just said it, if they got Austin Matthews, maybe then they could make the playoffs. And it's like, no, but that
should.
If they got Mitch Marner in this offseason, maybe they'd be in the playoffs. And it's like, we're talking about getting some of the best players in the league to just make the playoffs. Like, the league is set up so that half the teams are supposed to make it every year. So on average, every 2 years, just the way it should work out is that your team should make the playoffs. Now, teams like the Sabres up until this year, they were not that team at all. They didn't make it for over a decade plus. Almost 2 decades they didn't make it. Now they're back in a big way. But my point is the league is set up for you to be successful, and yet teams like the Sabres over the last 15 years have existed. The Jackets have been one of those franchises their entire time.
You know what?
Where they just, it's like, make the playoffs? Well, that'll be a highlight of this entire 25 year of this franchise, and we're even there still struggling to get in. The problem I have is this team is looking at getting to the playoffs like the ultimate promised land, when real organizations go make the playoffs every year, but are they going to win in the playoffs? And then there's that whole hurdle to clear, and we're not even anywhere close to that right now.
You know what I hate about you two?
What's that?
Is that even if they make the playoffs, like say that the good things happen and they find a way to win these last 3 games,
get the broomsticks out.
Oh,
that's that's my problem right there.
Yeah, they are.
That right there.
That's what they're going to do.
Y'all have zero faith that they will do anything in the playoffs.
Well, actually, they might. You know what, Dylan? This is that whole back and forth thing. Is because they'll be like the 8th seed. They'll play a 1 seed, and then it'll be like, I mean, they'd probably play a team like this. They might end up playing the Sabres if they got in the playoffs. And guess what? Do you have any confidence watching? They put in a backup goalie last night, and he goalied this team.
Here we go again. This is the same thing with the basketball team that you had the issue with. So the Blue Jackets, you rather them not make the playoffs than to get in the playoffs and get embarrassed.
I was just slammed.
Getting frustrated.
No, I didn't slam it. It just dropped. It just dropped.
No, the difference, there's a couple things there. One is that, yes, once they get in the playoffs, what I would like to see is this. The value of this specific team getting to the playoffs is you have guys under contract. You have guys like Adam Fantilli who needs to learn how to play in the playoffs.
But because
if you get if you get in the playoffs, guys like him can develop and grow. Jet Greaves needs to go play big-time playoff games.
Can you say the same thing about the basketball team?
No, because half those guys are leaving every year. I don't care about them developing.
You didn't want to see Junie and Amari Bynum get and Jake Diebler.
I did see him in the playoffs.
Get experience in the playoffs.
What they do? I saw them get in. What they do? Exactly what I told you they'd do. Exactly what I told you they'd do. Now back to this actual Jackets team.
You rather not see the Jackets make the playoffs?
No, you're missing my point. I want the Jackets to make the playoffs. I do. I'm sad that they're not going to. Dylan obviously said, like, I wish they would have just ended it because
who says something
Tyvis,
like that?
We all wanted them to make the.
This is a loser talk.
No, Tyvis, we all want them to make the playoffs. What Dylan is saying is, if you're just going to like Give us, like you just have been saying, there's 2 points out, 2 points out. They are not mathematically eliminated. They can't be mathematically eliminated. Even if they lose to Montreal, they won't be mathematically eliminated tomorrow night. They will have a chance Sunday in this building against Boston to still keep their playoff hopes alive, no matter what happens tomorrow night. And the point is, Dylan's saying is, I don't want to get right to the last game of the year and then have it pulled out from under us. If it's going to happen, just go ahead and end it now. That's all he's saying.
Why not? Who says it's going to happen?
This season is a microcosm of my Jackets fandom. It's like they had all these hopes of making trades in the offseason with their first-round picks, and they didn't get the big name that we thought they would. But you know what? They got Charlie Coyle and Miles Wood, and that was probably a better move than most people thought.
Yeah, they were. They were good. They were good moves.
Then they were kind of dead. They got Mason Marchment. They looked dead. They fired Evison and got Bones. They looked dead. They got Connor Garland. And you know what? I'm so tired of them giving me hope and then disappointing me. I'm done with this team, Tyvis. I'm so done. I'm so done. I get paid from the Jackets. Give me one more check and I'm out.
You're quitting?
I'm done.
Working for the Jackets?
I'm done, Tyvis. I do not want to go over there and watch this team anymore.
I am so glad that this is on record. Please, please, the people high above, the person high above, let the Jackets make the playoffs, please. Because I don't want Dylan nowhere in the building when they make the playoffs. Please, let this happen. Please let this happen.
We all want them to make the playoffs. The difference is I don't want to be dragged along. What was that song we played? You build me up. You set me up to let me down.
Oh my
That's this Jackets team the entire way. All right. You know what? Actually, I'm going to play it because that's what I feel like. This is right now what we're dealing with. Tyvis has got to go do TV. Enjoy a little angel dust. This is the Jackets season in a microcosm. This stupid team right here. This is what they do to us every single year. It's pissing me off. I turn to music when I can't express my feelings properly. So there we go. All right. Perfect. We'll come back. Buckeye basketball. We know who they're playing next year. At least one of the teams on their schedule. You hear it next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Hey there and good morning. Right now, 270 northbound slightly blocked off on the east side because of a crash just past that 72-70 split. We've got a crash again heading northbound over on the east side. Watch for slowdowns in the Reynoldsburg area. I'm 10 TV's Amy Stuggerwald with your fan traffic.
Men, we all know how important sex is in a relationship, both for you and your partner. But erectile dysfunction ruins sex, which can often have serious impacts on your relationship as well. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health. And if ED is a problem in your life, you understand the impacts it has on you and the one you love. But I'm here to tell you that ED is a treatable condition, and almost without exception, you can have really good sex again. At Tri-State Men's Health, we're experts in treating ED. We've treated tens of thousands of men with protocols that are effective in well over 90% of cases, which means if you're like most guys, good sex will be the norm. You could even last up to an hour or more and bring a level of intimacy for you and your partner that might just astound you both. It's time to have really good sex again, so call us. Just $99 gets you blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices in the tri-state area to serve you.
Sun, splashes, and nonstop fun await at Zoombezi Bay.
Get your season pass for unlimited thrills,
including our all-new conservation tower. Buy now at ZoombeziBay.com.
Grab me a new cross-match bingo from the Ohio Lottery.
Sure thing. You said match bingo cross?
No, the newest $10 scratch-off with prizes up to $500,000.
Yeah.
The ticket's so big, it's only sold at retail counters? The one with over $15 million in prizes? Cross-match bingo.
One cross bingo match coming up.
However you say it, cross-match bingo combines cash word, bingo, and match games all into one for even more fun. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Hey there, friends. It's Bo Bishop here. You know High Bank for their award-winning spirits, but the food deserves just as much love. Enjoy happy hour with friends, brunch with family, and dinner that never misses. Make your reservation today at highbankco.com. Dine, drink, distill at High Bank.
There's an old story about cat toys that's been retold for over 20 years because it perfectly explains who we are. This is Dennis Sullivan, president of Care Heating and Cooling. Years ago, a couple who shared their house with 3 cats had another company out to look at their furnace. After working on it, the technician said it was dangerous and had to be replaced. The couple called CARE for a second opinion, and my dad Mike went out to help them. When he inspected the furnace, the cause of the problem became obvious. A cat toy had been stuffed into the heat exchanger. With the toy removed, the furnace ran perfectly. Now, how did the toy get there? You can decide for yourself, but here's what mattered then and still matters now. The first company paid commissions to their service techs to sell new furnaces. At CARE, we pay our technicians to fix furnaces, not sell you a new one. And if a new furnace is needed, our team of replacement specialists will advise you on all options available and help you make your best choice. CARE Heating and Cooling. Call 1-800-COOLING when you need a company you can trust.
Austin Ward here, fired up for warm weather, golf season, longer days, more time outside. Ride the momentum and finally drop the weight you keep saying you will. With Awaken 180, it's fast, easy, and we're all proof that it works. Online at awaken180weightloss.com.
I'm Matt Morgan of Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. I've had the privilege of seeing miracles, broken families rebuilt, every crash, every workplace injury, every medical mistake. Fighting back can work. We've gone toe-to-toe with insurance giants, and we've won a lot. Over $30 billion recovered. Size matters. Reputation matters. Results matter. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
For more than 25 years, Brothers Roofing and Construction has been serving Central Ohio with dependable roofing, siding, and exterior repairs. We do the job right the first time. So if quality matters to you, visit brothersroofingconstruction.com.
Think you know Buckeye football? These two say, hold my beer. The Beat with Austin and Berm.
Sponsored by the Waterworks.
Daily on the Fan's YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Your home of the Buckeyes, The Fan. All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. Two men who both know the value of a good hat.
You're bald!
This is Bone and Tyvis.
I gotta tell you, one of our YouTube commenters, HXC Sean 91. Sean, I'm gonna say that's Hardcore Sean is what we're gonna call him.
Hell yeah.
HXC, I think, is hardcore. Hardcore Sean says the following, and I think it's one of the most accurate descriptions I've ever heard of the Blue Jackets. He said, the Blue Jackets draft like the Bengals and play like the Browns. I mean,
yikes.
You got it right there. This is a team that doesn't draft particularly well in the areas of need that they have, and then they play like the Browns when they do get to some guys that actually are good. They play like the Browns. So, you know what? Good job, Sean. Sean. I just wish, again, they have drafted, the Bengals did draft Joe Burrow. So that.
Well, got the number 1 overall pick.
Couldn't miss on that. So one thing the Jackets.
Yes, you could.
But I'm saying.
Tua.
Well, they knew better than that, thankfully. But I'm just saying, like, this is a team, the Bengals largely, that they don't typically get the best draft. When they're trying to fix a problem the last few years, they have missed in the draft. And that's been the Jackets, I think, overall. They've done that too. They've had some hits, but they've had lots of misses. And now we have whatever. It's frustrating. Like I said, angry? Yeah. I am angry, but I'm more sad. I know it's sadness because I know it's inevitable what this team is. And unfortunately,
please
we're probably
let them make the playoffs.
I want them to make the playoffs, Tyvis, but if they don't, then we're already, Dylan and I have just been there long enough and watched this long enough to say, all right, we kind of see what's coming. We can kind of see where it is. And yes, barring a miracle, I just hate that every year at the end of the year, we need a miracle.
To a miracle?
Yes, they are.
Oh.
Have you seen?
Look at the Flyers. Let me look at the Flyers.
No. Tyvis, stop looking at the Flyers. Look at the Jackets, who managed 0 goals in a must-win game last night. 0.
That's what this is about.
It's because I don't have faith this team can score goals. And thankfully, they're only playing Montreal, Boston, and Washington to close out their season. They're not playing the dregs of the NHL. They're playing 3 of the better. Washington is not that great, but they're in the playoff hunt all of a sudden. Boston is a clear playoff team. And obviously, we know what Montreal's doing.
You know what gets me about y'all whole rant is that y'all basically making it sound like there's no way to fix it, even like in the offseason. Because, Austin Matthews, well, why would he want to come here? And it's just like, I don't know. You throw a bag at somebody, money talks. I mean, why not?
I'm saying this not because of
Did anybody
Columbus.
think Johnny Gaudreau would want to come here? He did.
No, we didn't. No,
So,
we didn't think that.
What
That's
is we
fair.
talking about?
That took a lot of different circumstances. That was like the perfect storm.
That one was weird.
So the perfect storm can't happen again?
No, you said, okay, so you said the thing about Loke. Oh, if Austin Matthews comes here and helps the Jackets make the playoffs, he'll be a legend. If he makes a run in Buffalo, that would be more legendary for a hockey player's career than doing it here.
But even then, I mean, if he is on his way out of Toronto, like what I'm saying is the fact that we're looking at, it's not even about he wouldn't come here. Let's say he would. You even said it. It's like, then the Jackets would make the playoffs. And it's like, right, that's the bigger issue, is that you'd have to get a generational player on this team when you already have one in Zach Werenski.
Wasn't Johnny Gaudreau a generational player?
Yes, but with that, the hope is now we might make the playoffs. That's what we're talking about. Last year at this time.
I like to take baby steps.
I would like baby steps too. But last year, do you know what this team was doing? Baby stepping its way towards the playoffs and ultimately missing it. You know why? Because they needed Montreal to lose like 5 games in a row, and the Jackets had to win 5 games in a row. And guess what? Jackets won 5 games in a row. Montreal lost 4 out of 5. They didn't lose the very last one. The one that was that Carolina that just basically sat all their guys, and Montreal ended up winning the one game they needed to and snuck in the playoffs, and the Jackets got their hearts broken. And I'm saying we said at the end of that year, well, hey, they were close, right? They were close. Make some additions in the offseason. Who knows? They could be a playoff team this year. And then now this is where we are, is that yet again, we need other teams to do things that was right there for the Jackets. They were in a playoff spot. They were second in the Metro. And now they need a bunch of teams to lose, or at least they need, Philly to lose, and they need to more or less win out to ensure themselves a playoff spot.
But
it is not impossible.
They need the Islanders to lose, too.
Sure. Now you need 2 teams to lose. By the way, what did the Islanders just do?
Fire their coach.
Right. Because they know that they cannot afford to miss the playoffs, given that they were one of the better teams in the league earlier this season, and then they have crapped themselves and put themselves in that spot.
Islanders going up against Ottawa, but it's in Ottawa.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
Well, that's isn't that
no, that's bad.
Why? Because we need the Islanders to lose.
They're going to win. It's in Ottawa.
Oh, Ottawa loves those road games, Bone.
What's wrong with you?
I forgot because they
got their mistresses on the road.
I'm wet. I'm dirty.
Yeah, I forgot. That's where they play well, is on the road. At home, they are.
Look,
all that.
I know you guys don't believe in this. We were just talking about Austin Matthews. Going to a place like, or staying in Toronto would be like a more legendary thing. Yes, for him to do than coming here. I think Don Waddell will make the moves necessary in this offseason. This franchise is cursed. I'm going there.
Well,
I'm going there.
Whether they're cursed or not, I'm
Blue
not.
Jackets, give me Dylan's check.
No, yeah, let Tyvis be the official cannon firer the rest of the way. It seemed to work the one time he did it.
Yeah, we got Leo to do the national anthem. We need me to do the cannon.
Tyvis will fire the cannon every day. Tyvis is firing his cannon right now, as a matter of fact. He's polishing the cannon, then he's going to fire it off. That's exactly right. So, yeah, whatever. We can talk more Jackets, and we will. Jeff Svoboda will join us at 7:17. We will get in some more Jackets conversation. But, yeah, it feels rough after that one. It feels like emotionally, spiritually, it's all over. It's not mathematically, though, so they still have a little bit of hope, especially if you're Tyvis. You are the ultimate beacon of hope.
I like to see it through the end, you know? I like to.
Good.
It's not over until it's
all right.
over.
Wednesday, when it's officially over.
Okay.
When we're going to have this conversation again?
Then we can talk.
We revisit? Okay.
Then we can talk about it.
You know what?
Right,
and
fine.
I keep saying that this is due to Tyvis's ignorance of a Blue Jackets fan, because this is the first time
it's his
not. You know why? You know why?
Because I'm a winner.
What did you say the Browns' record was going to be last year?
9-8, or 9-8, 8-9, one of the two.
9-8.
And what are you saying it's going to be this year?
8-9.
You're just too optimistic of a person. That's the problem.
First of all, first of all, as I've been sitting back, I was sitting in my chair yesterday, and I was thinking about the Browns.
Yeah.
The Browns can do it this year.
Oh,
The
dude,
Browns might can make
I'm not doing it.
Can I tell my reason?
Okay, go ahead.
Tell me what it is. You said they could do it.
Can I get to the thing we teased before you have this delusional Browns take? And then,
That's all right.
Go ahead.
I'll wait till 7
fine.
o'clock. I'll wait till 7. Go ahead.
BYU and Ohio State are going to meet up to open the college basketball season on November 2nd at the Delta Center in Utah.
AJ might be there.
No, he won't.
He said that he make it sound his mom want him to graduate. And
not
all
only
that
is
jazz.
he going to be there, now going to be playing for BYU.
Oh,
Jake Diebler's going to get him in the transfer portal. No, I think he's going to make it happen.
I wonder, how'd the Zoom call go?
I don't know how the Zoom calls went. I'm sure they went great. But what I'm saying is, why not have hope? Like Tyvis. Let's have toxic positivity. You know what? I think the Buckeyes will land A.J. Debance. He won't go to the NBA draft, and he'll come here to play for Ohio State. I'm always optimistic, T-Bone.
Hey.
There we go.
You laugh.
And then the Jackets will make the playoffs. Both of those things are happening.
If the foundation give him $10 million, he sure will. Could be right here in scarlet and gray.
They need crumble cookies.
All right. That's right. Actually, no, that guy too. He's moving the operation to Central Ohio, and he's going to become the guy who runs Crumble Cookies, who's their big booster at BYU. He's going to become an Ohio State booster now. So we have that money coming in too. What did you want? Oh yeah, the Browns. Tyvis is going to tell us why the Browns are going to win the Super Bowl.
I didn't say that. That's not what I said.
One of their star players is not at current off-season activities. We will tell you about that next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic
from the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Hey there, and good morning. Still watching crews clear out a crash on the east side. This is on 270 northbound in the Reynoldsburg area. Just as you're passing that 70-270 split, we've got the left lanes blocked off. I'm 10 TV's Amy Steigerwald with your fan traffic.
All the folks at Buckeye, night or day. My sinks gurgle, they barely drain. The toilet overflowed. I plunge all day with no luck. What's wrong with this commode?
Clogged drain, no problem. It's 93 or free. I'll clear any drain or you don't pay with a 1-year guarantee.
It's 93 or free. Guaranteed.
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Spring cleaning isn't just for your house, it's for your life. If your job is getting old, it's time to clear the clutter and spring into IT. Go to My Computer Career.
My Computer Career helped me get the skills and certifications I needed to start a new life as an IT professional in months, not years.
Earn the certifications that top employers are looking for right now. Visit mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation to see if it's time to spring into IT. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Do you feel embarrassed, trapped, maybe even ashamed just because you own a timeshare? Well, I'm here to tell you you're not alone. Chuck McDowell here, the timeshare cancellation guy. I get over 3,000 complaints a week from all kinds of folks that feel the same way you do. Honest people, teachers, veterans, grandparents, all losing sleep over a timeshare they can't get rid of. That's why 15 years ago, I founded Wesley Financial Group to help people take their lives back. Today, I run Wesley with my 2 sons, a real family business, treating every client and every employee like we would want our own family to be treated. That mindset has helped us cancel over 50,000 timeshares from people just like you. So if you're stuck in a timeshare, give us a call. Let our family help your family.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit kit. 800-981-4455. That's 800-981-4455. 800-981-4455.
Most people don't think about their garage door until it stops working. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello, owner of Don's Garage Door Service. A noisy garage door is a cry for help. Most repairs are simple, but if left untreated, they can turn into costly repairs. Your garage door works hard every day, and a little maintenance goes a long way. We fix garage doors fast with quality parts designed to last a lifetime. There's never a good time for your garage door to break, whether you're rushing to work or you're trying to get the kids to school. We know how much you rely on your garage door. That's why we offer same-day repairs, because life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Over 90,000 5-star reviews don't happen by accident. They happen by putting people first. Fixing your garage door is what we do, but making your life easier and your home safer is why we do it. Families trust us because we deliver, and we'd be honored to earn your trust too. From repairs to upgrades, call Don's Garage Door Service today.
Mortgage rates have dropped, and the best news is they're expected to go down even more. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. If you've been thinking about buying a new home, now is the time. And with Third Federal's Buy Now, Refi Later program, you don't have to wait for rates to drop again. You get the guaranteed lowest rate now, and if rates drop later, even after you close, you can refinance to a lower rate for free. That's right, for free. And now with Third Federal's early rate lock, you can lock in the guaranteed lowest rate even before you find a house. So you'll always have the best rate. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today and lock in the guaranteed lowest rate.
Right now at Third Federal, lock in 5.99% APR 6.02% on a 30-year fixed rate purchase mortgage and refinance later if rates go down for free. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for buy now, refi later. Lowest rate guarantee and early rate lock at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
Tax time is here, folks. That refund's burning a hole in your pocket, or maybe you're just ready for something bigger, tougher, more you. Well, listen up. Capital Ford's got what you need. Get 0% APR financing for up to 60 months on select models. Plus, qualified buyers can defer payments for up to 90 days. Capital Ford has options for everyone. Great rates, flexible terms, and approval power to put you behind the wheel fast. No perfect credit needed. So what are you waiting for? Visit CapitalFordColumbus.com today. See dealer for details. Not all buyers qualify.
I'm Jeff Hogan. I've been a journalist at 10 TV for more than 20 years. I don't just report about our community, I belong to it. And that's why we care so deeply about getting it right. And when local journalism is done right, it moves. It moves you to act, to speak up, or lend a hand. And yes, it moves your heart through the kind of human storytelling that stays with you wherever you are. And at 10 TV, we're here for all of it. These are the stories that move Central Ohio.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios. Driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good morning, I'm Dylan Gonzalez. Through one round of the Masters, Sam Burns and Rory McIlroy on top of the leaderboard. Round two of the Masters will tee off this morning at 7:40 down in Augusta. The Columbus Blue Jackets went into Buffalo and got shut out 5-0 by the Sabres in what was a devastating loss to the team's playoff chances. The CBJ are 2 points back of a playoff spot, only 3 games remaining on the schedule, however. The Cincinnati Reds lost to the Marlins 8-1, dropping their second straight in Miami. The Redlegs will try to get back in the win column tonight at home versus the Angels. First pitch is at 6:45, and you can catch that one over on the Fan 2. This update was sponsored by BMI Federal Credit Union, voted best credit union for the past 8 years in a row by CBUS Top Picks. Visit BMIFCU.org to learn more. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
One of these men was prom king. The other is Tyvis. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
I got an issue with you. You're out of control.
Who is you?
That man behind the glass. I don't like that update. I don't like the fact that you got to say that they got blown out.
I said they got shut out.
Yeah.
That's
they did get shut out. They did get shut out.
Then I don't need you to talk about their playoff chances.
They're in the crapper, Tyvis. I could have said that.
I need more positivity out of you.
If that update wasn't sponsored, there would have been more adjectives in it.
We need more positivity out of you.
Yeah. They have like a 14% chance to make the playoffs.
What do you have to be so mad about? You're alive. Smile.
Stop it.
Smile.
Stop it. This is what Shelley Meyer would post stuff like this on Twitter after the Buckeyes would lose to Purdue and Urban would get blown out by Rondale Moore going crazy. R.I.P. to him. But like they'd have that stuff going on, and it was just like, guys, don't worry. Sun came up today, didn't it? And it's just like, thanks. You know what? They don't pay your husband $8 million a year for the sun to come up. They pay to win games. We're mad. We're a little frustrated today because the Jackets lost. Not just lost. Got goalied by a guy who's played 15 games for the Sabres
He
this
was
year.
hot, though.
He on his way.
He was hot.
If he only played 15 games, he need to be the goalie for the Jackets every game because that man on fire.
Okay.
This man is on fire.
Was he on fire, or was he playing a team that has been inept offensively for the past 10 games?
Shot 37 shots.
Tyvis, if you
I don't care who you is.
You can shoot 307 shots at the net. If none of them go in, it doesn't matter.
You know why they didn't go in?
because this team
sucks. Because he stopped them. That's my point.
Whatever.
Anyway.
I said I wasn't mad. Now I'm getting mad at you because you're being so positive about this Jackets team, which clearly does not earn it. They do not deserve that today.
Man, I want them to get into the playoffs so bad.
I want them to get in, too.
So I just want to see Dylan. I want to see Dylan jobless.
Yeah, okay. Well, Dylan's going to be jobless.
Job as well?
We're all going to be jobless at this
Jack is jobless.
Okay. By the way, you said before we went to commercial break that the Jackets are, or not the Jackets, the Browns are going to do it this year. And Dylan said,
I didn't say that.
What is it?
I said the Browns could
define
do it. Yes.
Define it. What is it?
It means the playoffs.
Oh, God. That's just... Yes, I know. That's, again, the baby steps we love around some of these god-awful organizations.
Because see, the minimum requirement is 8 games won this year. Like, it has to be 8.
Or else what?
Oh, yeah. Or else what?
Or
we fire Todd Monken?
No. Then there's always
fire Andrew Berry?
No, there's just always next year. No, there might be the AB thing. It might be the AB thing for sure. But anyways... As I was sitting back in my chair, I rocked back in my chair. I was rewatching The Wire yesterday because it's been a while.
You mean the HBO? Thank you. I'm glad you're doing that. You mean the HBO series,
Correct.
The Wire?
The Wire, yeah.
Like, I want you to let everybody know we're back up.
That's right.
Okay,
yes.
All right, yes, got it.
I think I'm on episode 4, right? I'm starting it from season 1. They tell me I don't even need to see season 2. I need to just skip season 2, go straight to season 3.
Okay.
Anyway.
Sure.
So I'm rocking back in the chair. And it prompted me to think about the Browns for a little bit as I'm watching the show. And I thought to myself, because I'm texting Darren Smith. Darren Smith is an NFL guy. He works for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay.
You know, he does also everything, does the Royals and all that anyways. NFL guy, go follow him. Darren Smith, NFL on Twitter. Anyways, okay. So I'm texting Darren, and he's talking about Shedeur Sanders. And I was sitting there thinking about the fact that people are writing the Browns off because of past things. And I understand. It's like the Jackets. You know what you're going to get when you sign up with the Browns. Mm-hmm. You know, they might not even give you a slither of hope, but playoffs is just not something that people think about. And then I thought about, wait a minute. That whole division got turnover. You got Cincinnati still trying to figure out their defense. Obviously, the offense is, and they're probably the most put together, but they still need a defense, but they're still the most put together because they didn't have a lot of changes. But Baltimore's got a new coach. They lost some players. Pittsburgh lost a coach, then lost some players.
Yeah.
And the Browns. So you got 3 teams that's got to start essentially from scratch. Whatever team figures it out first and the fastest actually will win that division, which means that the Browns have an opportunity to shock the world.
Okay. That's
what? Is what I said not a fact?
I mean, it's a possibility.
Is it
I guess we could do that.
Whatever
with anything.
team figure it out.
Yes.
Because the thing is, when you get a new coach, not everybody just buys in right away. It's not like, especially if you've had success, it's not like they're going to be like, oh, yeah, we're going to just listen to him because this is. No, a lot of people is like, listen, I've been in the league for 6-7 years. I know what I'm doing. You're not about to tell me what I can't, what to do and switch up things because what we were doing was working. So there's going to be a little resistance in there. And the Browns need to take advantage, okay?
Sure.
They need to take advantage of the fact that there's resistance in some of these organizations.
Why wouldn't we look at the Bengals then and say, God, if they got like 2 defensive players that could actually do anything?
I said that. What are you talking about?
I'm saying like they would be the ones who, if Joe Burrow stays healthy,
I just said that.
They could run that division.
I just told you that.
But guess what? Like the Blue Jackets, we've said it about the Bengals last year. And we said it about the Bengals the year before.
Well, I think the year before that, wasn't they in the Super Bowl?
And what's
No. That was 2022. They were in the Super Bowl. That's becoming a distant memory.
Yeah, it is. That's true. I'll just say this. I mean, yes, anything could happen, right? But we, at least I, in this business, I like to go off of what's likely to happen, or that's what we're all trying to guess is what's likely. And when you look
at
the
Browns going to win 8 games.
Okay. Go put money on it then. Bet. Oh, well, you can't. I forgot. It's not illegal for you to do that because you work for the Browns. But for the rest of us, I would advise heavily against not doing that because I don't believe that that's necessarily going to be the case. Now we'll find out.
Scared money don't make money, Bo.
Well, you have a lot of good quotes today. I'll just leave it at that.
Go do the Browns to win the Super. Oh, you can't.
He can't.
What's wrong with you?
Gosh.
You trying to get me fired because you quit?
Now, if you keep talking like this, I am going to quit. This is I can't handle it.
So here's
they
some
fired
Browns.
Bernie. They will surely fire me.
Yeah, that is very true. So Myles Garrett, if you didn't see this, he is not. So what is it that's actually happening right now?
OTAs, this is working out. Phase 1 of OTAs. You come in, you have a couple of meetings, and you work out.
Okay. And so that is what Myles Garrett has decided to not show up to.
Yep.
Now, when it comes to the working out part of that,
I feel like Myles never at OTAs.
Well, I'm not concerned about any of that because if Myles Garrett had ever had a propensity to show up and not look like a Greek god, then maybe I would be concerned. But I think he does fine keeping himself in shape. He'll be ready to go in that regard. As far as the meetings thing goes, Tyvis, I haven't sat in these meetings. I don't know what they're like.
Mm-hmm.
You got a new head coach there in Todd Monken.
Yeah.
Would it be, I know, again, Todd Monken, more of an offensive guy, whatever, but like, wouldn't it be good for one of your star players just to be there for some of that, just to like be around the team and get to know Todd Monken and get to, sit in some of these meetings? Would that, is that, am I putting too much on that, or does that really matter in the NFL if your star player's not there for this time period in OTAs?
It is irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
You know why? Because let me ask you this. Do you think Myles Garrett isn't working out?
Well, that's what I just said. I know he's working out. I'm not worried about that. I'm just saying from the meeting standpoint.
So what does he need to be there for? Myles knows.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Put me in a wide 9.
And I'm going to go hit somebody.
Let me do my thing.
Yeah, that's right.
What else I need to be there for?
Yeah, he's not the quarterback. Okay.
Something that I thought he would show up for. He's forfeiting a $1 million workout bonus by not showing up to this. This dude's got it like that.
He's got $40 million more coming to him, so I think he's going to be okay.
I know, but Myles is one of those people that he's got his own team and stuff like that work on his body and stuff like that, and obviously has kept him in tip-top shape, and he trusts his people. Like, why would he not go to this? Why would he stop doing the thing that's helped him have success over the past couple of years?
On this team that he's built, can anyone drive? Because I think if they could, it might behoove him to hire them to drive him around so he doesn't end up getting speeding tickets and flipping his car.
Depending on the salary, I may be available.
Yeah,
that's right.
Well, you have to drive his car or Cardale's.
Yes, you actually still have to drive Cardale's Tesla to pick him
throw
up.
Cardale's Tesla to the side. Myles got Porsches and all kind of jazz.
By the way, here's Todd Monken, new Browns head coach, talking about Myles Garrett.
I've said before, this is voluntary for our players to be here. I think if you asked every coach in the NFL would they like every player to be there, that of course. I think there's certain parts of what we do from a connection standpoint, that I think is important to be here. From a schematic standpoint, from a work standpoint, not so much.
All right, so there you go. Todd Monken saying it's not that important. So good, fine, whatever.
But it's a big deal that Dylan Gabriel isn't there.
Yeah, because Dylan Gabriel sucks. That's the difference. Myles Garrett does not suck. He's on a path to be a Hall of Famer. Dylan Gabriel's on a path to be out of the league. So, yes, that's exactly right. Good point. All right, we will come back and talk with the Jackets insider, Jeff Svoboda. We will try to piece together what the hell can the Jackets do at this point. Can they make the playoffs? I will try not to be so negative. I will try to be a little more positive. We talk to Jeff. That's coming up next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Hey there, and good morning. 2 issues we're watching right now. On the east side, 270 northbound, we've got shoulders blocked off beyond that 70-270 split in Reynoldsburg because of a crash. Also seeing an issue on the north side of town on 270 as well, this time in those eastbound lanes. Expect lane closures 270 eastbound beyond that 23-270 split. Make it a great day. I'm 10 TV's Amy Stuggerwald with your fan traffic.
Hey, Jerry, you know how we remind people not to be a sump pump grump this time of year?
I sure do. If people's sump pumps aren't pumpy, they sure can get grumpy.
And down in the dumpy.
But our $89 sump pump inspection can replace all that sump pump grumpiness with happiness.
Even if it doesn't rhyme.
Get Eco.
Our expert sump pump plumbers will make sure your sump pump is working to spec and ready to pump. We'll even do a camera inspection of your downspout drainage system to make sure there aren't any backups causing problems down the line.
And turn your sump pump grump into a flow-it-all, know-it-all.
Get Eco.
ECO.
Jerry, I'm starting to think not everything we do has to rhyme.
But rhymes help people remember things they like, Aaron. I mean, you like hokey pokey, don't you?
I do like the hokey pokey.
Get Eco.
ECO.
Eco plumbers, electricians, and sump pump technicians.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good.
Spring into savings at Great Lakes Hyundai. Right now, drive your new Hyundai with payments as low as $94 per month for a 2-year lease. Get spring lease savings on every model from Elantra to Palisade. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with owner assurance and America's best warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. Dublin or Columbus or glexhyundai.com. With approved credit. Payment on 26 Elantra SC. $39.95 down plus tax title first month payment. 7,500 miles per year ends $430.
The weather in Central Ohio just got better, so why shouldn't your loan rate? CME Federal Credit Union wants to try to beat your current loan rate by 2% on autos and toys. Plus, no payments for 90 days on car loans and 60 days on motorcycles, boats, and more. Go to CMEFCU.org today.
Coffee, sandwich, hash browns. Tired of the same breakfast routine? Time to refresh your morning ritual with a $6 Tim's Trio from Tim Hortons. It starts with a premium blend of freshly brewed coffee, a hot, savory breakfast sandwich made with freshly cracked eggs, and for a tasty twist, a daily baked donut to sweeten the deal. Ask for the $6 Tim's Trio. Your morning ritual refreshed. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants, must ask for offer. Medium coffee only. Terms apply.
When we designed our Columbus Blue Jacket ticket plans, we designed them for fans like you. For fans who want to choose their games and their seats, and fans who need flexibility when their plans change. Columbus Blue Jacket season ticket plans. Get your tickets now at bluejackets.com.
I'm Tracy Townsend, anchor at 10 TV News This Morning. This community is my home, and it means everything to me. I care deeply about the stories we bring you each day, especially the ones that truly impact your life, from women's health and advocacy to the decisions happening at the State House. My goal is simple: help you feel informed and connected, because when news moves fast, you need a team that moves with you. Make the move to 10 TV News This Morning, weekdays from 5 to 9, anywhere you watch.
Ohio delivers elections you can trust through unparalleled accuracy. In every election, we feature a thorough bipartisan audit with a consistent 99.9% accuracy rate. Make your plan to vote at voteohio.gov. Absentee ballots must be returned by Election Day.
Do you have foot pain? Foot pain is not normal regardless of your age or job. Podiatric physicians are the most qualified doctors to care for your feet and can provide important foot care solutions or shoe inserts to better manage foot pain. Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association podiatric physicians are located throughout the state and are dedicated to providing the highest quality foot and ankle care. We've been serving the profession and the public for over 100 years. For more information or to find a member of the Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association near you, visit ohiofoot.org.
The ONN Daily Podcast. Get a recap of all the day's news from across the state. The ONN Daily Podcast. Listen at onnradio.com or wherever you download your favorite podcasts from the Ohio News Network. Cheetah Green with Skip Mosick.
Saturday, we'll talk Masters with PGA professional Paul Hollenbaugh. Plus, we'll head down to Augusta with SI.com's Bob Harrigan.
Cheetah Green with Skip Mosick. Saturday mornings at 9 on The Fan. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Happy Friday, everyone. A few clouds to start, and then as we get into the day, increasing clouds throughout the afternoon with a chance of showers and thunderstorms into the early evening. Otherwise, it'll be partly to mostly cloudy with highs in the mid-70s and breezy winds. For tonight, partly cloudy overnight with lows in the 40s, and then sunny on Saturday with highs in the mid to upper 60s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Carfallo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
Bo Bishop is a media legend. We have no idea where the other guys came from. Bishop and Friends.
Weekdays from 9 to noon.
The Fan. Tyvis is drinking a protein shake for breakfast. T-Bone is eating a protein donut. Minus the protein. And it's more than one donut. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
All right, we are efforting Jeff Sabota. Apparently, the Jackets insider is soon to join us, we hope. But in the meantime, Tyvis, did you see what the University of Wisconsin is doing?
No, jump around.
They do jump around. You remember how they said they were going to commit more money to the football program and they're going to try to do a lot of stuff to help out Luke Fickell? They kept him around.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't fire him like a lot of people thought they would.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Coach Fig.
Well, Wisconsin has a plan to fix their football program, and it is socialism. Because what they just announced, the state passed a law in Wisconsin that said the state is going to kick in $14 million a year in NIL funds to specifically help out Wisconsin athletics. Like just taxpayer dollars, straight cash, homie.
Really?
Yes. And I thought, I must be nice to live in Wisconsin, where apparently
they about to be in it now. Hold on now.
If you drive around Wisconsin and there must not be one damn pothole anywhere, they must have all their bridges and roads in tip-top shape.
Madison is nice.
The schools must be the top schools in the country, and every kid's graduating and getting full rides to Harvard. What are we doing? I love college athletics as much as anyone you will ever hear on the radio or elsewhere. I love college football, college basketball.
And NIL money?
Dude, you cannot. What are we doing?
They could get Jeremiah Smith.
We're going to start.
Take all of it and just hear it. Getting the key to the city.
I understand the argument from some would be that, well, you give public money to the pro teams when it comes to building their stadiums and keeping up their, buildings that they have. Why not give some public funds to the universities? First of all, I don't know if you're aware of how Wisconsin's set up. They are a publicly funded university. They already get our money. This is money going specifically to name, image, and likeness to help a team win games.
This is why LeBron hates Milwaukee. This is why Giannis is going to ask for a trade out.
Well, that's true. And they hate it because that isn't there a haunted hotel there that all the NBA players talk about?
I have no idea.
There's I'm pretty sure a hotel in Milwaukee that they go to that they say is haunted, and a lot of the players have had issues where they can't sleep there, and it's all kinds of stuff. But Wisconsin basically getting taxpayer dollars to help fund their, not just fund the program, but specifically going
maybe they think it's
to the NIL battles.
It's going to bring more money in because if they're good, more people will come see the product.
Yeah, I'm sure in Wisconsin right now, nobody's watching any college football games.
The Big Ten is up right now. They're trying to. Who's going to be the next team in the Big Ten to win the championship? We got to keep this thing going. We can't let the SEC get it now.
I'm not there. I don't think that's the way we need to be headed as a society, where it's like we're giving money now to just. But again, if we're going to do it, then I want Ohio State to do the most of it. So I'm saying I don't like this in principle, but I also want Ohio State to have the most NIL money. So however we got to get it.
They can't do that because it's going to Jimmy's.
We're giving $600 million to the Haslams to build their new stadium. That's right. I forgot. So we can have WrestleMania once and then never again. Did you see what happened to former winner of the British Open, Mark Calcavecchia, longtime PGA pro. PGA pro, played in 18 Masters. I believe, over the years. Most recently was in 2008. Okay? So he is a former pro golfer. Obviously, I've heard of him. I'm not a huge golf fan. I've heard of Mark Calcavecchia. But he was at the Masters yesterday at Augusta.
Mm-hmm.
And as he's walking around, apparently he did a big no-no. He had his cell phone on him. He kept that thing on him, which you are not supposed to do at Augusta. They have signs from the minute you get on property that say no cell phones past this point. It is very well known when you get a ticket, you cannot carry your cell phone around, let alone use it. Cell phone possession, let alone usage, is heavily frowned upon. So apparently he had his phone with him, and someone from the Masters tapped him on the shoulder from Augusta National, tapped him on the shoulder and said, "Excuse me, sir, you have to come with me." And he said, "Why?" And they said, "You're being escorted out." He said, "But I'm a former participant of this event. I've won a major." Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who you are. If you have your phone there, they kick you out. I find that to be completely shocking in the sense that you could do that to even someone as high level as him.
Wasn't it? I don't know if it was the Masters, but wasn't it some big time golf event that was going on where a guy was hitting like a putt to win and everybody had their phone out and it was one guy standing there with a beer and he ended up turning it into a commercial and got a bunch of money for it?
That sounds right. I mean, almost every other golf tournament you go to, That's what everybody does. They have their phones out. They're trying to get the viral moment. Every sporting event, people have their phones out. And I'll tell you, I know there are a lot of people.
You can't have a phone in your pocket.
Can't keep it with you. No, because you might take it out. They don't want the phones on the course. They don't want anything to disrupt the sanctity.
I got them food. I got an Apple Watch. So
rip that off your wrist.
I'll be sitting there just like
they will rip that off your wrist. You're not allowed.
Now, I don't need the phone.
Is there any sporting event in the world? Because I'm guessing you would not want to abide by this to go to the Masters.
Me?
Yeah.
I told you if I wanted tickets, I'd give them to Timmy Hall.
Yeah, I would too. I don't have a real interest to go.
I wouldn't give them to Timmy. I'd go.
Wow.
You take off?
What a selfish bastard you are.
It would require taking PTO.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
well,
I don't know what that is.
I'd be gone.
Look, the reality of this is I think it's cool in a way that people have to be in the moment. I am someone who is not strong enough to be in the moment. I would want my phone with me just because I've become accustomed to it. So for me, I wouldn't go to the Masters for this. But I was wondering, is there a sporting event where you would give up your phone to say, to be there in that moment? Yeah, I'd do it.
To be fair, it's not like when I go to a sporting event, like I'm on my phone.
No, I'm not. I try not to be either, but I'd like to have it in case.
I'm not like a big picture taker or like, I got to take a picture to show that I don't do that.
Right.
So like I could do it very easily.
Yeah, but
I like to have it just in case of emergency.
My parents are in good health. They're older, obviously, but they're not that old. Like, I'm just saying, if I missed a call that like something tragic has happened and someone was in an accident or whatever, and like you got to get home immediately because you got to get to this hospital, and I'm like, sorry, I was eating pimento cheese sandwiches and I didn't get the call for 12 hours, and then by the time you get it, it's like,
is that what
here's the arrangements and where the flowers go. Like, no, I wouldn't want to miss out on something.
That's what you think
my
about?
anxiety would go to that. Yes, I would be anxious the whole time without my phone.
I didn't think about that. I thought mine would have been, well, I had a 6th job offer, and then I didn't answer the phone so I could get that 6th job. That's where I was.
That right? That's what it is.
And they're going to call me and say, you know what? We wanted to give you, it could be ESPN. We wanted you to come on and be on ESPN, but because you didn't answer, we're going to go with the next guy.
Yeah, that could be the
upset.
Call. Right. I'm just saying, I'm trying to think if there is a sporting event that I would say to see it. Like yesterday we did our top sporting events, right? And we were talking about, I said I'd go to a national championship game in the Rose Bowl. It'd be my number one thing.
Would you give it?
I don't even think I'd give it up for that. No.
Do you guys know how the
Just because one, it's the pretentiousness of like, how dare you bring your phone in here? It's like, how dare you tell me what I can keep in my pocket, you weirdos? No.
You got a problem with authority. That's what it is.
I do have a problem. That is exactly right. Nailed it.
Do the Masters have like old school ticket stubs? Because I know of like not sporting events that have had this. Like I've seen like Kevin Hart a few times and Joe Rogan and Dave Chappelle, and they make you put your phone in a pouch.
Yes.
But the reason why they tell you not to bring your phone in is because everyone's ticket is on their phones nowadays. So what is the Masters doing?
They must send you real tickets.
Maybe they send you like a patron badge like they do for the memorial.
Yeah, that's probably, you get a badge.
That's probably what they do.
That's probably what it is, yeah.
But yeah, like that's I've never heard of a sporting event doing this besides the Masters. But like I said, there's certain like shows that I've went and seen, and they're like, hey, we don't want your phone because they're like probably filming a special or something, and they don't want the content getting out early.
This is why I like golf club culture. For me is just not it, because it's like, oh, you can't wear jeans to the golf club, and it's like, oh, really? Who cares? Shut up. Like, I guess my metal t-shirts won't be approved either. Like, I just don't tell me what to wear when I come to your, if that's fine, that's your rules, then I just don't want to go. Like, if you have all these rules about what I can and can't do, then it's not for me.
But it's the Masters.
So what? I see you're putting me in a spot where I'm not trying to crap on that. I'm saying if that's your thing, I get it. It's not my thing. I wouldn't give up all that stuff. I would just be like, it's okay.
4
it's not worth
days
it.
To watch somebody hit the ball.
That's golf. That's, if you like that, great. And going to Augusta National is hallowed ground for golf fans. I'm saying it's not for me.
So when you win the tickets, you get like it's for 4 days.
No. Oh, you might only get the practice round. You might not even get to go on it. You get like 1 day, and guess what, Tyvis? If it rains out, oh well, good luck. Sorry that happened to you. They'll give you consideration maybe for next year, but yeah, that's the whole thing. If that's for you, great.
I stay home and leave it as background noise.
Yeah, I'll tune in this weekend. see if Rory can defend it. He's at the top of the leaderboard right now after one day.
Jason Day and the Birds.
Oh, I love the bird outfits. You know that. Rooting for the local guy for sure. All right, we'll come back 2 minutes away. What do the degenerate gamblers think the Browns and Bengals are going to do with their first-round picks? We'll tell you next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Hey there and good morning. 2 issues we're watching on your roadways right now. 270 northbound on the east side. We've got shoulders blocked off in those northbound lanes. Just past that 70-270 split in Reynoldsburg. Taking things to the north side of town on 270 as well, this time going eastbound. We've got lane closures in place on 270 eastbound beyond that 270-23 split. Again, that's on the north side of town. Make it a great day and a great weekend. I'm 10 TV's Amy Steckerwald with your fan traffic.
Protect your home or business with Ramos Roofing. Trusted roofing, siding, and gutter solutions with free estimates and flexible financing. Call 614-761-7663 or visit RamosRoofingOhio.com today. Ramos Roofing. Reliable, local, built right.
Ready to make it rain on the court for a great cause? It's the 3v3 Hoops Tournament at Ohio State University RPAC. Saturday, May 2nd from 12 to 4. Hosted by NBA legend Kenny Anderson. Grab your 3 and let's see who the best trio in Columbus. For your shot at a share of $10,000 in cash. Register now at classicforcolumbus.com. That's classicforcolumbus.com.
Presented by the Franklin County Board of Commissioners, Office of Economic Engagement and Community Development, and America 250 Ohio.
Bo Bishop here. Picture this. Windows down, the beautiful countryside rolling by, the kids laughing in the back, and nowhere you have to be but wherever the road takes you. That's RV life. Find yours at RCD RV. 3 locations in Central Ohio or online anytime at rcdrv.com.
We're hiring at Don's Garage Doors. No experience? No problem. We provide full training, a brand new van, top-of-the-line tools, a gas card, and steady jobs with weekly pay. This isn't just a job. It's a career with real growth, great pay, and job security. Our team members go from training to 6 figures, and we're ready to help you do the same. Don't wait. Apply now at donsgaragedoors.com.
If you haven't thought about Buckeye football today, I'm sorry to tell you that you're dead. Our condolences. You're home of the Buckeyes, the Fan. All of the hair on their heads is slowly migrating to the lower part of their faces and cracking. This is T-Bone and Tyvis.
Men, we all understand how important sex is in a relationship. Some would say it's not everything. Some would say it's the only thing for you and your partner. Erectile dysfunction can take it away and often create a serious strain on a relationship as well. Don't let that beat you. Why? The weather's getting nice. Temperatures is rising. Bodies is calling. Yeah.
Is it getting hot? It's getting hot in here? Is that what's happening? Nelly? Was that Nelly?
It's definitely getting hot here. It wasn't Nelly, though.
Oh, it wasn't Nelly.
Tri-State Men's Health has the treatments when the pills and the herbals fail. They got treatments with success rates well over 90%. Some of these treatments can have you last an hour or more. Talk about doing it all night long. All night long. There's 2 locations located in Columbus. One is in Hilliard. The other one's in Westerville. If ED is affecting you, it's time to get back to sex, intimacy, and love that brings you closer together. Schedule a consult with Tri-State Men's Health today. The initial visit is only $99. They have an expert staff, and if you're like a lot of men or me, you could be having sex the day after your appointment. So call them today at 800-900-9654 or visit tristatemenshealth.com.
By the way, Hot in Here, of course, is by Nelly. But I don't know why you said it wasn't.
No. The lyrics I was quoting.
Oh, that's not what you were quoting.
No, that wasn't.
I was quoting, it's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes.
That's right.
That's Nelly.
By the way, speaking of it being hot in here, Tyvis had a question about Tracksuit Friday yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Did we get an answer?
They did answer it on the show.
Oh, do we have the audio?
We don't. But I'm just going to tell you. I'm just going to tell you. You want a long, drawn-out answer?
Oh, do we have that audio?
No,
are we good on that? Did we do any work for that?
No.
Okay. Good.
I was going to cut it up, but it was a really long, drawn-out answer. So
What was the answer?
I would give you a summary of what they said.
Fine.
They said that they're overdoing TV a lot. And they got to dress nice. And Timmy was like, I don't care, though. I'd wear a tracksuit on TV.
Yeah, why
if they
not?
let him. or he would bring a change of clothes. But yeah, that's why they said they don't. And then they also said that they'll be dressed in all golf attire today.
Oh, okay.
For the Masters.
There you go.
I do TV every day.
Yeah, that's right. You do.
Yeah.
And you dress how you dress. That's right. Well, let him know.
Yeah. Be like, I wear a hoodie and a Guardians cap on the news.
I had a dream last night about Timmy and Common Man.
Okay.
It's weird.
Cannot wait to hear how this goes.
So I forgot to tell you just brought their name up that I had this dream.
Go ahead.
So ironically, I went out to like eat food with them.
In a dream.
Yeah, in this dream.
Why is that ironic?
Because
Alanis Morris.
When you think about them two, it's
not ironic.
When it's Common Man, it's always food related.
Also,
so
with
this
you,
makes
it's
sense.
always food related.
Yes,
No,
that's
it's
right.
not. No, it's not.
That's right.
But we went out. I don't know where it was. It was like some little place. We went out and we got a table and we ate. And they shamed me because I wouldn't eat what they was eating.
Okay.
So I got
were they
upset.
eating some absurd like food that only exists in a dream, or were they eating like a normal food and you just didn't want to eat it?
I don't remember exactly what was on their plate, but like I didn't order as much because I don't eat as much, and they shamed me into getting more.
Yeah. And how did that make you feel?
Well, before I got to eat it, I woke up.
Oh, see, that's
yeah,
it's interesting.
It's like my alarm went off right when I was about to eat the whole, because it was like a big tray full of food that they came and dropped in front of me.
A lot of times in a dream, that's when like you're about to like fall and you're like, oh no, I'm falling, and then you wake up before you actually like hit the ground.
I've died in a dream before.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I always wake up right before that happens.
But this one I wanted to play it out and I got stabbed. I got stabbed by Jason Voorhees. Yeah. Like I was hiding and he found me. He just like, he took his sword and just
visualize like the stabbing?
Yeah. Boom.
Wow.
And I just sat there. I was on the ground and I was just bleeding out.
Yeah. And then you woke up?
And then I woke up.
That's quite the...
You gotta see it through sometime.
You notice how Tyvis described his dream with Common Man and Timmy as a dream and not a nightmare.
Well, what I'm saying is...
he wanted it to happen.
I don't.
Well, I was saying, I feel like the way that the dinner went, where you're like, oh no, and then you woke up, that's usually what happens when right before the bad thing happens. To you, the bad thing would have been you had to eat all that food.
Correct.
What's weird is in all the dreams you described there, you did wake up with an erection. So that was the weirdest part of it.
Shout out to Tri-State Men's Health. It works.
The whites are good.
The number one pick in the NFL draft is for the Las Vegas Raiders. Fernando Mendoza is their quarterback that they are probably going to pick, we would presume, from Indiana. So the Yahoo Sports people went out and got all the different odds from all the different places to see, who's the most likely pick? Go figure. They have the Raiders taking Fernando Mendoza. The odds from all the sports books say he is minus 10,000 to go first overall. So, yeah, we know
They're
that.
going to shock the world. Ty Simpson, take all the sports betting money.
Yes. The Jets have David Bailey as the number 2 pick, according to the odds makers. The odds makers say he is the odds-on favorite to go number 2 at minus 150.
That doesn't shock me.
Then you have at 3... Arvell Reese, odds-on favorite to go to the Cardinals, according to all the bookies.
They love them some Buckeyes. Is Baron Brown still there? Him and Baron.
I believe so.
Ooh, him, Baron Brown, and Cody Simon, Denzel Burke, Marvin Harrison. Woo!
They have him at
Paris Johnson.
Arvell Reese's odds to go third are plus 145. He has the most likely odds to go. After him, the next most likely pick would be Francis Mauanoa, the offensive tackle from Miami, who's at plus 550.
To the Titans?
Actually, no, I take no,
this is
to
the Cardinals.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Actually, I take it back. He's the third best odds because they have Bailey as the second. But David Bailey, if he doesn't go at 2, they have him going at 3, and they have Arvell Reese going at second for the second pick. Anyway. All right, this is not making sense. Let's
second best odds to go second.
Yes,
and what you're saying.
First best odds to go third. There we go. Best odds to go fourth, Jeremiah Love to the Titans. He is plus 145. Okay,
and this is where things get tricky.
Yeah, but so they have Sonny Styles
at
plus 195. Best odds to go at number 5 to the Giants. Obviously,
now this is where it's going to be funny. With 6.
Carnell Tate, plus 160. Best odds to go to the Browns.
Who's second?
They have him right after him is Georgia offensive tackle Monroe Freeling at plus 350, that has been kind of the consensus when you see the Browns draft 9 times out of 10. All the mock drafts either have Carnell Tate
traded
or Monroe Freeling.
I was going to say, do sports books offer trade the pick?
I don't. They probably
Jimmy and Jerry had this deal done a week ago.
Yeah. The Commanders at 7. They have taking Mansour Delane from LSU corner at plus 500.
Where?
Actually, I take that back.
To the Commanders?
Take that back. They have Jeremiah Love also at plus 210 to go there. He's the betting favorite to go at 7 and at 4. So make sense of that. But of the guys who are not, presuming all those guys are off the board, the next highest odds they have are for Mansour Delane to go at plus 500. So that's where it gets a little weird, like you're talking about. They then have the odds for the Saints to take Reuben Bain, highest odds there, plus 360.
Is his arms 30.5 inches? Because because out of curiosity, I looked mine up yesterday just to see what mine was. 32. Got 32.5, I believe.
And he's got what?
I think. Hold on, let me go look right quick. Let me look.
See, that's Reuben Bain. Everybody says he has T-Rex arms because they're too small.
If my arms is longer than his, that's ridiculous.
Chiefs have Jermod McCoy from Tennessee.
37/8.
Okay, there you go. So your arms are longer than his.
Hold on, let me double check it because I'm 32.
Please do. This is all very important.
Yes.
The Bengals, though. Here's the odds on pick for the Bengals.
Because that means that right now at my size, I definitely could be an edge rusher.
Okay,
32.
32. Your size.
That's right. 32. Let's get it.
I'm glad you're embracing
it now. At number 10, the Bengals. Their odds on favorite that they would pick, and I think Bengals fans would love this. Caleb Downs. Yeah, plus 333. Now, these are just the odds from all the different sports books saying what people tend to think is going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen, but as we get closer and closer to the draft, I found it interesting to see who the odds-on favorites were. So, yeah, if the odds makers are correct, I think Browns and Bengals fans would both be happy with Carnell Tate at 6, Caleb Downs at 10. Could do a lot worse than that in the draft. And both organizations have, funny enough. Ryan Day was talking to the media, and he actually spoke to one member of the media, also former player, just like Tyvis, who got into what his favorite uniform combination is for Ohio State. You'll hear from Ryan Day next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Hey there and good morning. 2 issues we're watching on your roadways right now. 270 northbound on the east side. We've got shoulders blocked off in those northbound lanes. Just past that 70-70 split in Reynoldsburg. Taking things to the north side of town on 270 as well, this time going eastbound. We've got lane closures in place on 270 eastbound beyond that 270-23 split. Again, that's on the north side of town. Make it a great day and a great weekend. I'm 10 TV's Amy Steigerwald with your Fan Traffic.
There are many reasons to hire Morgan & Morgan for your injury case. Here's reason 17. In today's new world, many law firms have had money injected into their firms by Wall Street, private equity, and other lenders. This money usually comes in at very, very high interest rates. It's one of the reasons you see so many lawyers advertising. I'm John Morgan. This money is expensive and the interest compounds quickly. These law firms can have a huge need for cash just to pay that debt. Why does it matter to you? My fear is your case is settled early and for far less than it's worth, just to service the loan that has mafia-like rates. Our financial strength is your advantage. That plus our reputation makes our firm your firm. Visit forthepeople.com to see our results and verdicts. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Kroger app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
Kroger makes it easy to save on fuel. Just redeem the points you've earned to save up to $1 a gallon at the pump. See store for details. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
James Laurinaitis here for my guys at Green & Sons, the premier Kubota dealership in Central Ohio. I love my Kubota tractor, RTV, and zero-turn I got from Green & Sons, and you can check them out online at greenandsons.com or visit them in store in Mount Sterling or north of Marysville in Raymond for all your Kubota needs.
Coffee, sandwich, hash browns. Tired of the same breakfast routine? Time to refresh your morning ritual with a $6 Tim's Trio from Tim Hortons. It starts with a premium blend of freshly brewed coffee, a hot, savory breakfast sandwich made with freshly cracked eggs, and for a tasty twist, a daily baked donut to sweeten the deal. Ask for the $6 Tim's Trio. Your morning ritual refreshed. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants, must ask for offer. Medium coffee only. Terms apply.
Got that tax refund? Uncle Sam's Cash is calling. Put it towards your new ride. Right now at Capital Ford in Whitehall, drive home an F-150, Explorer, or more with 0% APR for up to 60 months on select models, plus deferred payments for up to 90 days. See Capital Ford in Whitehall today. See dealer for details.
Our yoga instructor challenged us to find inner peace. I found it faster than anyone. After 4 seconds, I stood up and screamed, "I found Nirvana! I win!" They asked me to leave. I guess they don't respect winning. Bet365 does, though. New customers get $200 in bonus bets just for betting $10. Namaste, losers. Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
The rain is coming soon. How can I prepare? My sump pump's getting really old and floods are not that rare.
You're right to think ahead before you're out of luck. I'll check it out with expert care for $37. Client satisfaction guaranteed. Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Spring into fun at the Columbus Zoo. Warmer days are right around the corner, and there's no better place to make memories. See tigers up close, watch playful otters splash and swim, and catch the baby elephants in action. All in one amazing visit. Looking for a later start? With our Zoo After 2 p.m. deal, you can enjoy all the adventure for $19.95. Plan your visit today and make the Columbus Zoo part of your spring break plans. Learn more at columbuszoo.org.
Join our resident gambling degenerates Dave Biddle and Scotty Vegas for On the Money, Sunday mornings at 9.
Presented by the Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
The Fan. The Fan Poll is sponsored by JT's Pizza and Pub, home of award-winning pizza and 32-ounce Yingling drafts for only $4. Tyvis says that in all his years being in football locker rooms, he never once looked at another man's junk. He cannot say the same thing about working at this radio station. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Jackets lost in perhaps the most pathetic fashion last night. They lose 5-0 to the Sabres.
Why you got rubbed?
Because they're down 1-0, and Rick Bowness after the game said we played a really good second period and we were there and we just got goalied and good team over there and all that stuff. And look, I know why he's doing that. Bones is not saying that because he actually thinks this is as good as the Jackets can play. He knows how mentally fragile this team is, and he's got to keep them in the fight. Because right now, this team, he even said after the game, he's like, our team's going to be there tomorrow not in Boston, they're playing in Montreal. But he's like, in Montreal, this team will show up. I believe in them. Because he knows right now is not the time to rip them. Because they are so mentally fragile. And you saw it last night when they were down a goal. And unfortunately for him, as much as he's been a very good player for this team, Charlie Coyle had an absolute howler of a turnover in the neutral zone, leads directly to a goal. 7 minutes to go. Jackets are down 2. Do they gather together, get the leadership on the ice to say, you know what, guys, F that. We're better than that. Let's get a goal back right here and make it a 1-goal game and shut these fans up? No, they turtled and let 2 more goals go in like a 25-second period, and suddenly you go from being 1 down to 4 down, season over. So there you go. Anyway, that's your team. That's what they did last night. And I said earlier today I was sad, not mad. I'm mad. I'm mad and sad. I'm all the above. The madness is coming out now.
What if they win tomorrow?
Good. Does anybody else lose?
Yes.
Because they have the other teams have to lose.
Let's say they're Philadelphia and the Islanders lose.
Great. Are they beating Montreal? Are they winning 2 of 3 from Montreal, Boston, and Washington? And by the way, what Washington's might be. If they lose that game, it's Ovechkin's last game, possibly. If they lose that game, it is possibly his last game.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
2 of those 3.
Let me ask you this.
And getting the help they need.
Let me ask you this. They win the 2. win the 2, right? We get to the Capitals game. Philadelphia lost, and the Islanders lost. So right then and there, they're in the playoff. They hold the playoff spot, but they have to beat the Capitals. If they win that game, would you change your outlook on them?
Wait. Give me the scenario again, because I must have blacked
going
out.
into the Capitals game.
Okay.
The Blue Jackets own the last spot.
And if they win, they're in.
They win, they're in. But if they lose, they potentially won't be in.
4-1 and Ovi gets 2. That's what happens.
You think we lose?
Sure. Yeah.
That's messed up.
Yeah, that's what I think
messed
happens.
up.
That's
I tell you what. If that scenario happened, and they went out there and they beat the Capitals and sent Ovi on his retirement, I'd be scared of them in the playoffs.
Sure, I would be
too. I think they would be ready for some playoff hockey.
This is a team where the combination.
I almost need that to happen. Actually,
I need it to happen too, but I have to go with what I believe is likely to happen versus what I want to happen.
You feel
Monahan, Ken Johnson, Connor Garland, last 10 games, their amount of goals they've scored is the same as you and me.
It tells me that they're overdue.
Charlie Coyle, Marchenko, Boone Jenner, Cole Sillinger have each scored a goal in the last 10 games. That's it. So all those guys I mentioned have given you 4 goals in the last 10 games.
Listen,
what's changing? When is that changing?
When Shohei Ohtani goes off in 4 games and don't get a hit, do you still doubt Shohei Ohtani or Aaron Judge?
Let me tell you right now, and I mean this with all due respect, because most players aren't. None of these guys are Shohei Ohtani in this sport. Okay.
If Jose Ramirez,
yeah, you're right. If Connor McDavid was on the ice for this team, then I would say, you know what though, he might get it done. If Nathan McKinnon was out there, maybe okay. That's not who you have. They've not proven to be. Zach's the only one of these guys that's in that elite level of guy on this team.
Mason Marchman.
What about him?
Next game,
solid player.
Bet on it.
You bet on it.
He's going to score a goal.
That's not Browns football.
Take it to the bank.
Go ahead.
He is going to get a goal next game. What they play tomorrow? Tomorrow
against Montreal.
Book it. He's going to have a goal.
You know, wild card 2, Tyvis.
I want 10% of your winnings.
Wild card 2, forget about it. Not happening.
No. The only thing is Metro 3.
Correct.
That's the only place they can get. And it's
which they are now behind the Islanders, and the Flyers have the spot.
Yep,
correct.
Yep. So you have 2 teams in front of you. You need them to lose, and then you have to do this little thing called score a goal, and then try to score enough of them that you can beat Montreal, Boston, Washington. You're going to need to take 2 out of 3.
What's Mason Marchman's nickname? Mush.
Yeah, Mush.
Make me look good.
By the way,
Mush. If you can hear, if you listen there right now, I'm putting it on the line.
Yeah, that's
you're going to get a goal.
Do you guys know who's playing Saturday? The Senators and the Islanders.
Yes.
So one of those teams is getting 2 points. You don't have enough time to be like, at least they play each other. We're going to gain down on somebody.
Nope.
No time for that.
I want
the Senators to win. Yeah.
Essentially, yeah. Just give up hope on the wild card.
That's exactly
Metro
right.
3, like you said.
You root for the Senators at this point. Ryan Day was on Cam Hayward's podcast. We played a little of that yesterday where Ryan Day said he was unfortunate that he did not have a nipple ring. He wishes he had. He was not that cool, is how he said it. But he does not have a nipple ring, according to him. Here's a little more from that podcast where I thought Cam asked a really good question.
What is Ryan Day's favorite jersey?
Yeah, I like the grays. I like the gray. Yeah, I do. I mean, the whites are good when, and, I like going on the road, and everybody, all the recruits like the black ones, but I like the grays, man. There's just something about those, man. They're just sharp, and I'd go with those.
I like those too. I unfortunately, my senior year, we had a scarlet with those grays, and it was hard to look at. I'll say that, but yeah, I've always been jealous, been like, damn, I wish I had those black jerseys. I wish I had those grays. Those are sharp. Yeah. I'm very jealous when it comes to those.
Why the whites are good.
Why would you cut this up like this?
I think that confirms everything we need to know about Brock Boyd, right? What was it that sound he said? What was it again, Dylan?
What did he say about the black jerseys?
No. He said the whites are good. That's all you need.
But he said something about the black jerseys too, and I need to know exactly.
He said the recruits like the black jerseys, but he does not like them. He does not care for those, the black jerseys. He likes the Grays.
I hate you. I really do.
I am an old man, and I acknowledge that I am an old man who needs everyone to get off his lawn, and that's fine. The reality is, I like this thing called I like the scarlet jerseys. I like the traditional home uniform that the Buckeyes wear. I don't like the all grays. I think those are gross. I definitely any of the other variants other than the cocaine whites. I like those.
That's the best.
Those are great. Those are fine.
Those are by far the best ones. Why? Because I had an interception every time we wore it. So
I remember that.
Give me them cocaine whites all day long. The Nike Combats.
Yeah. Not mentioned the all scarlet uniforms. What do you guys think of those? That I know I'm in the minority. That might be my favorite.
Oh yeah, you're out to lunch.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's ass. That's exactly right. I don't like those at all. By the way, speaking of all scarlet, did you see the Reds City Connects that they're doing this year?
No, they fire.
Well, if you like the all scarlets, you will like those because they are all red all over. They are. Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah,
that's not for me. No. Again, I'm not a Reds fan. I acknowledge that they're not made for me.
Stuff.
Yeah, it's Reds. Well, again, I'm sitting in a studio that's all bright red, but I think red's a harsh color. Other than when the Buckeyes wear it, I like it when the Buckeyes.
The Guardians wearing the ones from last year.
I don't know what their City Connects are.
I just can't wait for Ryan Day to get asked, how's the play of Julian Sayin and Brock Boyd?
The whites are good.
Yeah.
Y'all are saying. Y'all out of line.
Hey man, it's do we add that into the intro here? I don't know.
Maybe the whites are good.
The NCAA is instituting an anti-loser rule. I'll tell you about that next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and happy Friday. We've got heavy delays on 270 eastbound on the north side of town near Westerville. We've got an incident cruiser working to clear out. Those delays stretch between 315 and the 270-71 split. We're also seeing delays on 70 westbound coming in from the east side. We've got the right lane blocked off just beyond 33 as crews clear out a crash. I'm 10 TV's Amy Stuggerwald with your fan traffic.
The new Omaha Steak Store is now open at 1033 Polaris Parkway at Polaris Commons. Stop in today and save 50% store-wide on legendary steaks, burgers, and more. Plus, get doorbuster deals starting at just $19.99. Discover the Omaha Steaks difference today at the new store at Polaris Commons in Columbus.
Aetna was there for me as I was going through a rough medical patch this year. I had peace of mind, which helped with my healing.
Those words from a real Aetna Medicare Advantage member speak to why U.S. News & World Report named us a best Medicare Advantage company. Because we show up on calls with members and doctors' offices when requested. We show up with the latest in online tools for easier access to healthcare. We show up for you. Because that's how healthier happens together. Member feedback has been edited for length and clarity.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven.
I feel valued as a member. They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. At Germain Toyota of Columbus, it's all about you, your drive, your style, and your budget. Stop in and see Marcello. He'll get you rolling. Germain Toyota of Columbus on the corner of I-70 and Bryce Road. Or check them out online at germaintoyota.net.
Got this. Breathe. You got this. You got it.
In the moments that truly matter, what do? Rise to the occasion. Ohio Health. It's time.
Working your way through that home projects list, that means more flushes, more showers, more fiddling with the thermostat. Trust the pros at the Waterworks with your plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling needs. Our certified pros can repair or replace your air conditioner or furnace. Clogs? Call the Waterworks. Drain issues? Call the Waterworks. Plumbing problems? Call the Waterworks. HVAC breakdowns? Call the Waterworks. The Waterworks. Trusted and certified plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling experts.
The great thing about Atlas Butler is they do it all. Heating, cooling, plumbing. Look, I'm busy with work. I don't have time to wait around or deal with lots of people. One company, one call, and they do it all. Wonder if they'll clean out my inbox. Seriously, offer that service. Please.
Atlas Butler is at your service. Call 1-800-FURNACE.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Do you feel embarrassed, trapped, maybe even ashamed just because you own a timeshare? Well, I'm here to tell you you're not alone. Chuck McDowell here, the timeshare cancellation guy. I get over 3,000 complaints a week from all kinds of folks that feel the same way you do. Honest people, teachers, veterans, grandparents, all losing sleep over a timeshare they can't get rid of. That's why 15 years ago, I founded Wesley Financial Group to help people take their lives back. Today, I run Wesley with my two sons, a real family business, treating every client and every employee like we would want our own family to be treated. That mindset has helped us cancel over 50,000 timeshares from people just like you. So if you're stuck in a timeshare, give us a call. Let our family help your family.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit kit. 800-981-4455. That's 800-981-4455. 800-981-4455.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. If you've ever had somebody do work at your house, it's annoying as crap, at least to me, when someone shows up to your house that you never met, you've never worked with, and you didn't hire to do the job. Subcontractors, I understand why they exist, but for me, I want to work with a company that's going to bring people who know what they're doing, who are trained by the company to put their product in. On time, on budget, no surprises at the end. That's what Baths R Us does every single time. These folks started in Ohio and grew by word of mouth because they do it right the first time. And the big difference with them, they have local crews. They never sub out the work. The people who show up to your door, they're trained by Baths R Us. They're actually employees of the company, not some random crew they hired last week. Whether you need a safer bathroom to stay independent or you just want a space that you're proud of, they build it to last. That's Baths R Us. Call them today and see what it's like to work with people who actually keep their promises. Kind of a rare thing these days. Call them today, 380-225-BATH. That's 380-225-BATH. Baths R Us. Bathrooms you can trust. Call now.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios. Driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good morning. I'm Dylan Gonzalez. Round 2 of the Masters just teed off about 20 minutes ago down in Augusta. Sam Burns and Rory McIlroy were your leaders after the first round at 5 under. Get your Masters updates all day here on The Fan. The Columbus Blue Jackets went into Buffalo and got shut out 5-0 by the Sabres in what was a devastating loss to the team's playoff chances. The CBJ are 2 points back of a playoff spot with only 3 games remaining on the schedule. The Cincinnati Reds lost to the Marlins 8-1, dropping their second straight in Miami. The Redlegs will try to get back in the win column tonight at home versus the Angels. First pitch is at 6:45, and you can listen to that one over on The Fan, too. This update was sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. If you're not happy with your results in the first week, get 100% of your money back. Awaken180weightloss.com. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Both of these men played sports in high school. Only one of them was good at it. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Today is April 10th. About 12 hours from now, at 8:07 p.m. on April 10th, according to these here interwebs, the Artemis II Orion capsule will return to Earth with a dramatic, we hope, splashdown in the Pacific Ocean. We hope it's not dramatic. We hope it's everything goes according to plan, but that will conclude their 10-day trip with the astronauts who are on there, which include Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Koch, and Canadian Space Agency astronaut Jeremy Hansen. But you can watch all that live on space.com if you so choose, starting at 6:30.
You said it land when?
8:07 p.m. tonight. And do you know, Tyvis?
You think it's going to be a crowd out there like looking?
Well, it's going to be out in the ocean. I mean,
it's going to be, I guess, far out in the ocean.
Yeah.
But they're going to have like.
Well, because if you miss, you don't want it to be like, oh, we were off by 1 degree, which goes from like, hey, it landed near the beach.
Okay,
it landed in the Padres Stadium. We don't want that. So it's way out in the ocean. There's going to be boats there to get it.
So let me get this right. Okay, that's the question.
Right.
So the boat's got to be like far because I'm imagining this is going to be a big time splash.
Yeah, I mean,
and the rocket don't open.
Well, hey, no, hang. Okay, so this is like how so all the stages of the rocket are all gone. Now what's going to be coming back essentially is just the capsule that they've been living in. That thing is going to hurtle to Earth at a speed of, Tyvis, and get ready for this, 24,000 miles per hour.
Oh, they rolling.
Yeah.
How can you that's like, I feel like that's like Fast and the Furious when they hit them nitrous's. They fly back in that seat. Like, how can you move?
Tyvis, the fastest race cars on the planet that I guess the fastest race cars on the planet would be like a dragster. Top fuel dragster, okay? They have the ride up at Cedar Point.
The top thrill dragster.
Right. Top fuel dragsters that's what that's based off of. Those things go about 300 to 330 miles an hour, I want to say, somewhere in that range. And that's for 4 seconds. And they, at the end of that run, have to rebuild the engine. Okay. So that's 300 miles an hour. They're going to be going 24,000 miles per hour as they.
How can you even enjoy it?
They're not enjoying it. They're going to, I'm sure, all be very nervous because here's the other thing. What happens when you travel that fast? A little thing called friction. The air molecules, as you enter the atmosphere, cause friction on the outside of the capsule of this spacecraft. So they say the temperatures outside of the craft will be reaching north of 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit. So
it's pretty hot.
Yeah. The only thing that will stop that from, destroying everything within that capsule is the heat shield that they have. So NASA had to engineer heat shields for this. They've done this before. Obviously, it was 50 plus years ago.
Well, according to Dylan, they never went to the moon.
I was going to say, it's Dylan. Funny you bring up Fast and Furious because Fast and Furious and the moon landing filmed in the same studio.
Tell you what, I don't want to live on this planet anymore. Can they get that rocket fired up and shoot me out of this place? I don't want to be here anymore if that's where we're at. Anyway, they will be. It will take them 13 minutes to descend from entering the atmosphere to splash down in the ocean. Now, obviously, once they get through a certain part of the reentry, then parachutes will deploy and balloons will deploy on top of the thing to help it float while the ship comes and rescues them from the capsule. But yeah, if all goes according to plan, this is just think about that. I don't know how you are at work. I always think of okay, I've got this to do. I've got that to do. Like if there's a meeting for us a couple hours after the show, that's on my mind all week until the meeting is over. It's like, all right, once I get through that meeting.
Really?
Oh yeah. Just because it's then I know it's over. Then I know, if there's a meeting on Friday at 2 p.m., then it's I got to wait till that's done for my weekend to start,
Oh, okay.
That's the last thing I have to do for work, and then I'm done. For these people.
That's like me doing the big picture at 9:15. Make sure you stream it on 10 TV Plus.
Look at you getting the teasing.
Once I get up and leave at 9:20.
Your weekend starts.
That's it.
Right. I'm saying these astronauts have been, they had to go out to the moon. Go around the moon. They had jobs to do all this time they're on there. They have all these photos and things they have to document. They're naming little crevasses and impact craters and stuff. They're giving them all. They're doing all this scientific work. But at the end of it all, they know they're okay, now we have to go 13 minutes at 5,000 degrees and hope that everything holds. Having that over your head at the end of all of this to be if that works, then we're good. If not, oh well. I would be I don't know how astronauts do their jobs. I don't know how they're not a ball of nerve. I guess you can't be if you're an astronaut. They weed you out fairly quickly in the process.
So you don't get so let me get this right. This thing is moving and you stuck to the chair?
Well, yeah. What do you mean? What do you want to
I want to see some stuff.
Well, I'm sure they have windows, but what they're going to see is just a fire outside of them.
How do you eat?
In the not during the re-entry? I mean, it's 13 minutes. Can't you just wait to get a snack bar once you land?
Tyvis has never waited 13 minutes.
Get a Cliff Bar out afterwards? Just keep it in your pocket. I don't know.
I'm talking about in space.
Well, they're floating around. Once they leave the atmosphere, they're weightless.
It slows down.
Yeah, then they're in orbit. I mean, it's going fast, but then you're out of the atmosphere, and it's just there's no resistance, and they're on a pathway around the moon.
Okay.
But it's when they get back into the Earth's atmosphere, then they are going super fast.
So they got to go get back in their seat and lock in and all
Yes,
that.
this would be the part of the flight where they're like, all right, everybody, please put your tray tables in their upright position. We are beginning our final descent. Except for this one, you're trying a hot landing on an ocean going 5,000 miles an hour. 24,000 miles an hour by being 5,000 degrees above Fahrenheit.
If the coordinates is wrong, it's over with.
Yeah, there's that too. If they did any of their math wrong, then they end up landing in like your living room, potentially. So, yeah. Shout out to math. All of you who are like, I didn't think this job included any math. I will not participate. Thank God some of us know how to do math, because that's what this is all about. This is basically a big math equation that's about to find out if they hit the calculation right or not tonight at 8:07 p.m. So stay tuned for that. What is it? Space? Is it Space? Let me see. What's the website? Space.com.
I thought did we not go to Mars? Did Elon Musk have something to go to Mars?
Go to Mars.
Yeah,
they sent a rover. It's still there.
Oh, really?
There's a robot that's like rolling around on Mars and taking photos and videos. It actually it's very cool. Anyway, yeah, that's all happening later on tonight. So check out Space.
8:07.
Yeah. That's the time.
The biggest cannonball this world has ever seen.
One of them. Yeah, that's right.
Watch Hidden Figures, Tyvis.
Yes, that is a great movie.
That'll help
tell you
all this to
about
you.
this stuff.
I'm busy.
And
that's a great movie.
You can watch The Wire for the third time, but you can't watch Hidden Figures?
My wife has a baby shower tomorrow.
That's when you can watch it. You know you're not doing anything during that.
By the way, I have a new candidate. So we have Morning Breath coming up at 8:15. Your guy, Richard Sherman, is going to make it into Morning Breath. I just found this out, and I will tell you why coming up in a few minutes.
Tyvis, I'm going to throw this up on the YouTube real quick, but look at the screen. They're out in space right now.
What do you mean you're throwing it up on the YouTube?
Oh, I'm looking.
We have a live feed of it because of 10 TV, I'm assuming.
Oh, we can put it on
for the YouTube people.
We can put that on our YouTube channel?
I don't know if we can, but I just did.
Oh. Hey, there we go. Look at that. So they are live from space. You just had that? That's pretty great.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yep.
On their way back. Yeah, shout out to the astronauts. Put it back on there. Dylan, in fact, leave that on the rest of the time. Who needs to see us have our dumb conversations over like intelligent space men and women who are up there helping out? That's great. Okay. Here's the anti-loser rule that the NCAA is putting in. They are now saying the rule they want is 5 years from the time you turn 19 or from when you're graduating classes. No exceptions, no waivers, no nothing. 5 years, that's it. So no more guys hanging around. Oh, I'm in my 8th year, Puff Johnson. Can I play one more? No judges ruling on anything.
A tight end at Miami that was like there for like 8 years.
There's a running back here that's going into his 7th year.
Who?
Oh, yeah, there is. The Florida dude.
Jacoby Jackson?
Yeah, he's one of those dudes.
Jackson is 8.
Yeah, he's been here for a while. I'm saying,
wow.
And I tend to be with the crowd that thinks that if you want to keep hanging on to college, that is loser mentality. In my opinion, it's a little bit of loser talk. Like, get in, get your degree, get out. Get in, get paid, play, be good, get out. If you have 4 years where it's like, I tore my ACL 4 times, well, then football's not for you. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. That sucks. I feel bad for you. There's the rest of your life ahead of you. No, you don't need 8 medical red shirts to keep playing until you're 30. Good. I hope this rule holds up. The problem is it's going to go to court, and they're probably going to say this is, antitrust law, anti-competitive. All the other times have been shot down in court. It's been stuff like that. So they're probably not going to get to keep this rule, but this is the proposal the NCAA is putting forward. I would love it if it actually hits. We'll see. Morning Breath coming up next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning. Right now, we are still watching slowdowns on the west side because of a closure. 70 westbound past Hilliard Rome Road. Crews responding to a crash over there. Use Broad Street to 142 to get around that. Also on the east side, this time out in Reynoldsburg, 70 westbound, slow moving into 270 because of a crash there. 270 on the north side, still seeing slow moving traffic as well. This is as you head out into the Westerville area. Crews are responding to an incident between that 315 and 71 split is really where those slowdowns are at. I'm 10 TV's Amy Stuggerwald with your fan traffic.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Tired of snoring? Sleep Better Columbus can help with a custom mouthpiece that opens your airway and stops the snoring. No mask, no noise. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or visit sleepbettercolumbus.com today. Stop snoring. Sleep better. Live better.
Recently, our company softball team lost a big game by 1 run. Then Dale tried to console us with the quote, "Winning isn't everything." Dale's a loser. I play to win, like early payout from Bet365. If my team goes up big, I get paid out instantly, even if they blow the lead later. Sound familiar, Dale? Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
Protect your home or business with Ramos Roofing. Trusted roofing, siding, and gutter solutions with free estimates and flexible financing. Call 614-761-7663 or visit RamosRoofingOhio.com today. Ramos Roofing. Reliable, local, built right.
We can come the day you call us.
We're 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Brian, I've been meaning to ask you something.
Okay, ask away.
Sometimes when we're talking, I hear a little sparkling sound.
Is it when one of us says, all you have to do is point?
There it is. Did you hear that?
That's the sound of magic happening.
Magic? Like we can come the day you call us? Wow.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Bo Bishop here. Ready to hit the road and make some memories? Then get to RCD RV, Central Ohio's go-to destination for the best deals, unbeatable service, and adventure-ready RVs. Start your journey today at any of their 3 Central Ohio locations or visit online anytime at rcdrv.com.
Truck drivers, have you been searching for a more reliable driving job? Get the paychecks and predictability you need as a Schneider driver. Schneider's large selection of driving jobs means you can get the home time that suits your schedule. Choose from daily, weekly, monthly, or sometime in between. Plus, Schneider drivers have access to great benefits with a 401k match and a 24/7 support team. Get the keys to a better driving job. Search openings near you and apply now at schneiderjobs.com.
What can ADP do for small business? We help answer the business questions, like how do you track employee time? How do you do payroll taxes? Or what does compliance even mean? So small businesses can focus on bigger questions. Now florists can ask, can we invent another holiday to sell bouquets? Pizza shops can ask, how do we stuff a calzone into a pizza crust? And pool cleaners can ask, what is that thing in the filter? These are the questions you can focus on when ADP takes care of the business of your small business. ADP for small business.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Tired of snoring? Sleep Better Columbus can help with a custom mouthpiece that opens your airway and stops the snoring. No mask, no noise. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or visit sleepbettercolumbus.com today. Stop snoring. Sleep better. Live better.
And now, Public Education Matters with Ohio Education Association President Jeff Wensing.
April is Autism Acceptance Month, and it's an important reminder that we must support and celebrate all students, no exceptions. That's what Ohio's public schools do. We don't pick and choose our students. We provide safe, welcoming learning environments for all, because public education matters.
Public Education Matters, brought to you by the Ohio Education Association. We plant trees because people need trees, and when planted in the right place, they have great impact. Trees help slow climate change, filter our air and water, foster biodiversity, and strengthen our communities. They create the kind of transformational change the world needs now. April is a month filled with opportunities to care for and plant trees. For planting resources, contact an Ohio ISA certified arborist who can help you learn how to take the best care of your trees. Visit trees4ohio.org. That's trees4ohio.org.
Think you know Buckeye football? These two say, hold my beer. The Beat with Austin and Berm.
Sponsored by the Waterworks.
Daily on the Fan's YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Your home of the Buckeyes, The Fan. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Happy Friday, everyone. A few clouds to start, and then as we get into the day, increasing clouds throughout the afternoon with a chance of showers and thunderstorms into the early evening. Otherwise, it'll be partly to mostly cloudy with highs in the mid-70s and breezy winds. For tonight, partly cloudy overnight with lows in the 40s, and then sunny on Saturday with highs in the mid to upper 60s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Carfallo with the 10 weather impact forecast.
The Big Nine was a sad, incomplete place. Enter Ohio State. The rest is history. The Buckeye Show.
Weeknights at 6.
The Fan. Tyvis will put anything in his mouth on a dare. All right, almost anything. No, I stand by my previous statement. This is T-Bone and Tyvis.
All right, now's the time to call Comer & Cross and transform your garage with a gleaming new Comer & Cross garage floor. Maybe your garage floor has exposed concrete, stains, and cracks, or even a bad epoxy or paint job that you tried to get to fix it the first time and it didn't work. Good news, Comer & Cross can come in and transform your entire garage in just one day. They're pros, no subcontractors. They are people who know how to install this product, and they will make your garage floor look great. They'll come in and do the job, and they'll take everything out of your garage when they do it so you can have that gleaming garage without doing a ton of extra work. Plus, the deal they've got going on right now, 50% off that installation of a Comer & Cross garage floor when you call them now at 1-800-NEW-FLOOR. That's right. 50% off installation at 1-800-NEW-FLOOR from Comer & Cross. And this product, by the way, guaranteed to never chip, crack, or show tire lift like epoxy or paint. And like I said, they can fix your garage in one day with this product. So come on in, 1-800-NEW-FLOOR for Comer & Cross or COMER Cross.com. That's ComerCross.com. Get your garage floor fixed from Comer & Cross today. It's time for Morning Breath.
Sometimes it's better if people just shut up. Shut up! It's time for Morning Breath.
All right. The first Morning Breath candidate I have for you is Oregon quarterback coach Koa Kai.
Yeah.
So I don't understand what he's talking about here, but I'll let him say it first, and then we'll evaluate.
Like, I ask him a question like this all the time. Hey, do you like chocolate ice cream or vanilla ice cream? Okay, the minute a kid pauses, I don't really want that kid, right? Because you need to have some type of conviction, right, wrong, or indifferent. Okay, so whether you like chocolate or you like vanilla, I don't really care. But if you sit there and say, coach, I don't know. Is it melted? Is it not? What's the brand? So on and so forth. Like, what is this kid going to do on third down in front of 110,000? He's probably going to think about it more than he should. He's not going to have conviction, right? So it's, like I just said, long-winded, I understand, but it's the mental aspect is really what we're after.
Okay. All right. You know what? This feels a little bit like Kevin Costner in Draft Day, where it's like, I don't know, none of his friends came to his birthday party. Maybe we shouldn't draft this guy. It's like, all right, yeah, that works in the movies, but like in real life, you're telling me you got a 5-star talent dripping with everything, every measurable you want. He comes into Oregon and is like, Coach, I want to play for you. I love this place. You let him go out and throw on the practice field, and he is just dropping dimes. And you say, hey, man, real quick, I just got to know, what kind of ice cream you like? And he's like, man, it's been, I kind of like ice. I like vanilla, but I do like chocolate, too. That's a tough, You telling me he's pulling the scholarship back and being get the F out of here? Shut up.
You know, when I seen
that's a lie.
When I seen this, I instantly put it in my head that the next time I see Cardell, I'm going to say chocolate or vanilla. Now, you know, what's funny about the whole thing is that, Urban is like similar to this. Like, as crazy as this sounds, Urban is similar because he will say, what's your job description? Like, on the play. And if you sit there and think about it, he go now. What is it? And he wanted to be snappy. And I'd be like, give me a second to think about it.
See, he's talking about, though, a quarterback, specifically a recruit coming on campus. And if he can't answer that question properly, number one, this is also dumb because now you just let that out of the bag. So now when you ask a guy like, chocolate or vanilla, they're going to be like, vanilla, I love vanilla, vanilla, sir, yes. Like, you're not going to get a real answer now because you've given away that you use this as evaluation. I get, though, a coach saying, once you've learned the playbook, I want you to have it so committed to memory you don't even have to think. That's very different than him saying, if I have a stud on get out of here. I bet if you have a 3-star guy that you're not sure about, yeah, you ask him that question.
I'm pretty sure.
If you have a 5, Tavian St. Clair walks in to Oregon, and he's not going to. He's an Ohio State guy through and through. But if he walked in the transfer portal and was like, hey, I'm thinking of coming out here, 5-star guy, what do you say? And he asked him the ice cream question, that's stupid. There's no chance.
So if Tavian St. Clair in this scenario likes mint chocolate chip.
Yeah, now what?
Get the hell out of here.
Now what do you do? I'm actually a Rocky Road guy. What do you have to say to that? Stupid. But also, I said that your guy, Richard Sherman, is in morning breath.
I just randomly got a text from Cardell.
Oh, what did he say?
He didn't answer the question.
He didn't answer the question.
Said, you need my car today. That's what he said.
By the way, did you see the text that Tyvis sent us during the break?
No.
Has to do with Richard Sherman.
Why did you send us a text? We're here. Just tell me. What are you
He sent us a link to his baby registration and said, don't feel obligated. Times are hard.
Okay. Right. So here's the thing. This is it. So
this leads him right into his morning breath.
Because Richard Sherman yesterday did what to you?
Cuss me out.
Why? Why did he cuss you out?
Because he said to me, I was talking to him and I was like, yeah, we having a baby shower, blah, blah, blah.
Baby tsunami is on his way very soon.
It's like having a baby shower. He goes, where's the link? And I'm like, well, I don't have the link. He said, what do you mean you don't got the link? He said, you got to post the link so people would know to buy stuff from the registry.
Well, send it to your friends.
No, he was like, post it.
Post it where?
Post it on socials. And I said, why would I do that? He was like, well, people would love to help out and buy. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to. That's not their responsibility. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would just try to take out. You give it to your friends. Whatever they don't get, you go out and get the rest of it. Right?
Yeah, right.
Like, that's how I thought it worked. And he was scolding me like I was in the wrong.
No, that's wrong.
I agree with Sherm, actually.
Shit,
No,
you don't.
This might be why I'm not a former NFL player, but if I was, I'd throw that link on my social media. However many thousands of followers you have on your Twitter, Tyvis, you'd get that baby registry taken care of in minutes.
I'm telling you.
Times is hard.
I'm telling you.
Have you seen my text?
You saved the season for a week the one time, Tyvis.
Is $3.89.
If you get the premium, $4.99.
Yeah, I was going to say I paid almost $5 for it yesterday. I don't know what you guys are. I need to go to your gas station because I'm not. You're not seeing that.
This is 87. I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'll tell you this though, because do you remember this story from? This is a few years ago. Alyssa Milano, actress, decently well-known person, right? She's been in television for 40 years, whatever. She put out a post about her son who plays like travel baseball, and they had a big, place they had to go to. I don't know if they're going to Florida or somewhere like that, big tournament, and they all had to get a certain amount of money to get the team to go on the trip. Like any parent who's ever done travel sports, you know how expensive that stuff can get, right? So she posted a GoFundMe for donations for her son's baseball trip. And of course, the internet was like, you're rich, you don't get to ask for that because you're famous, you don't get to do that. You want average, hardworking people to fund your kid's lifestyle? Get out of here. That's ridiculous. So I'm saying, Tyvis, your instinct is correct. If Richard Sherman posted...
Well, I ain't rich, so...
I didn't say you were, but what I am saying is you're a famous former athlete. People presume you don't need it.
Not famous.
I'm telling you. You get backlash from stuff like that. If Sherman posted it while he's pushing a Rolls and was like, oh, yeah, I got a baby on the way.
He's a Tesla guy.
Okay, but he at one point...
He sold it.
Okay, but he was driving a Rolls Royce.
Yes,
I'm just saying, if you've had a Rolls Royce in your possession and you then go out and say, please buy like a rattle for my baby, yeah, that's not going to go well. People are not going to respond well to that. I'm telling you. Yeah, that's just part of the gig. That's how it goes. All right, so there you go. That is morning breath today. I don't think that's good. I think you're in the right. I think he's in the wrong. But you just sent the link to us. I will gladly support getting your little baby tsunami something.
Yeah, my wife did that. I don't even know.
No. And then we're going to judge you. We're all going to judge everything that's in there.
Now, he did, to wrap this story up.
Yes.
After he scolded me, he did buy some things.
Well, that's good. Yes, that's a good friend. But he's saying he wants like all your followers to buy that for you. And it's like, you have plenty of friends. They will all take care of it. I think that's good.
Saves the season.
Famous. Well known.
He is famous. He is well known. I agree.
People be like, who?
No, that's not true.
You saved the season for 7 days, Tyvis. Come on.
Was that the season when Urban then ended up eating the pizza on the golf cart, or was that a different season?
I think that was the year.
That was the year. That's too bad. So, real quick, did you see this story about Chaz Coleman?
Yeah, he's homesick.
Yeah. So Chaz Coleman landed by Tennessee edge rusher from Penn State, from an Ohio kid who went to Penn State. We were all like Buckeye fans. A lot of us were like, oh, man, get him in the transfer portal. That was the guy the Redcoat was talking to on the field. Remember that? The usher? And Penn State fans were losing their minds because they thought he was trying to influence Chaz Coleman. Well, the news is coming out, and it's not good from the Tennessee area. They're saying that apparently an insider is detailing concerns around his performance there at Tennessee, saying that he's not performing very well in practice, to the point that they're saying Tennessee doesn't want to have to kick him off the team, but that apparently is on the table because the adjustment has not been going well for him. They said he's very homesick. Jim Knowles, of course, is now at Tennessee. If you're not familiar, he was at Penn State last year. So you'd think he has some familiarity, but apparently it's not going great. So something to monitor there.
The fact how much he making? How much he's making?
I don't know.
Like 3.5.
This is from, I don't know the actual number.
Move his family down there.
Vols insider Tony Basillo said that he is having a lot of issues. He's not handling being far away from home very well.
Where is he from?
He's from Ohio.
Warren.
I was told by a source close to the family that Coleman is a homebody who's excellent once he locks in.
5, 6 hours?
Probably a little bit further from Youngstown.
Yeah, I was going to say, how far is State College from Warren? It's at least 4 or 5 hours to make that drive, I would think.
It's like 6 from.
Yeah, I'm saying it's not close either way.
Yeah, he's out of his mind.
Maybe Youngstown State has their new
let's be clear.
Position.
This is a Tennessee blog that's posting this saying it's not going well. They could just be panicking a little bit. I'm sure he'll be okay.
But for $3.5 million, he better be.
There's a little drama around it, is all I'm saying. So just a situation to keep an eye on.
Warren to State College, 3 hours.
Oh, only 3 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
What is to Tennessee? It's probably, like you said, double that. So, okay, I guess whatever. I can't judge how far away is too far away from home. I don't know how people are on that. How tiny is the Guardians' payroll this year? I'll give you a perfect example and a pathetic example in 2 minutes. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning. We've got a lot going on your roadways. On the west side, 70 westbound is closed just past Hilliard Rome Road because of a crash. This is out near West Jefferson. Use Broad Street to 142 to get around that. Again, that's 70 westbound on the west side. Also on 70 westbound, but out in Reynoldsburg, we've got a crash going westbound as you push into 270. Still watching slowdowns as well on the north side of town on 270 eastbound between 315 and 71. I'm 10 TV's Amy Steigerwald with your fan traffic.
With all that can go wrong at your home, it's enough to make you want to say, oh, brother. With Brothers Roofing and Construction, one call covers it all. Roofing, siding, rotting decks, we cover it all. So visit us online at brothersroofingconstruction.com.
A noisy garage door is a cry for help. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello, owner of Don's Garage Door Service. Most repairs are simple, but if left untreated, they can turn into costly repairs. Your garage door works hard every day, and a little maintenance goes a long way. We fix garage doors fast with quality parts designed to last a lifetime. Over 90,000 five-star reviews don't happen by accident. They happen by putting people first. Fixing your garage doors is what we do. From repairs to upgrades, call Don's Garage Door Service today.
Hey, it's Austin Ward. Listen to The Beat with Austin and Byrne, now powered by the Waterworks and Header Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Get the latest Buckeye news, insights, and unbeatable analysis every day. Don't miss a moment. Stream The Beat with Austin and Byrne, sponsored by the Waterworks and Header Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
I'm Yolanda Harris. I'm a journalist at 10 TV News. I don't just report about our community, I belong to it. And that's why we care so deeply about getting it right. And when local journalism is done right, it moves. It moves you to act, to verify, to volunteer. And yes, it moves your heart through the kind of human storytelling that stays with you wherever you are. And at 10 TV, we're here for all of it. These are the stories that move Central Ohio.
The two most mature people working at the radio station. And that's just because they wear pants. The pervert and the skivvies. Rothman and Ice.
Weekdays at noon.
The Fan. One of these guys still believes he can play in the NFL. It's T-Bone. He says it's because of his low center of gravity. He's dumb. This is Bone and Tyvis.
If you've missed anything from the first, 2.5+ hours of the show, good news, you can find it all wherever you get podcasts. You can listen to the entire show whenever you want, all on your favorite podcast app. Just search for T-Bone and Tyvis whenever you get there. And then you can hit follow, like, subscribe, whatever your app does. You'll get the episodes every single day right to your device free of charge. It's all brought to you by our friends at Capital Ford of Columbus. Today, we spent a lot of time ripping the Jackets. Not even ripping, just acknowledging what they are, which is a mentally fragile team that once they got down 2 goals last night, that was all she wrote. But if you want to hear more of that discussion, we did a lot in the first hour on that. Get it all on the podcast. Again, brought to you by Capital Ford of Columbus.
By the way, I did hear I saw a dime on the score. Like when they scored them 2 goals after they went down 2-0.
You mean the Sabres 2 goals?
Yeah, the next 2 goals at the Sabres. It was perfect assists. It was perfect team. He like, ish.
Yeah.
I was like, that's the team hockey that they talking about that we don't do.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, you got a good look at it from Buffalo. You're like, oh, that's what a good team looks like. And I mean, the Jackets were playing like a good team earlier this year when they first, up until about 3 weeks ago when it started to fall apart. But yeah, man, it's sad. That's the overwhelming emotion for me is sadness today because I saw it right there. That's not a team that even if they get to the playoffs, I don't see them suddenly turning it around.
I'm not sad about it because Buffalo was a tall order.
I mean, they had a goalie who's played more AHL and ECHL games than he has NHL games. They couldn't solve him for 60 minutes. But other than that, yeah, you're right. It's a real good team over there. You know what I want? I want somebody for once to say that's a good team over there about the Jackets. Where it's like, oh yeah, they beat us 5-0 in a game we needed. That's a good team over there, though. You got to tip your cap to the Jackets. They're just so good.
The day is coming. We shall overcome.
Sure thing.
We're an oppressed franchise.
From your lips to God's ears, or Gary Bettman's, whoever comes. I don't know which one is more responsible for any of this, but anyway. Yeah. I saw this from CBS Sports. They have the opening day highest paid players in Major League Baseball.
Okay.
Here's your top 5. Number 5, Vlad Guerrero Jr.
Vladdy.
For the Blue Jays, making $40.2 million.
That'd be nice. I'd love to see what one of his game checks look like.
Oh, I can only guess.
We could do the math. What 40 point
taxes?
Yeah, you have to take the taxes out.
I don't know the taxes in Canada.
66666.
Again, growing up in the churches I grew up in, that's a very problematic statement. But you're talking about Drake, who lives in the 6, which is what they call Toronto. So, okay, just clearing that up. Bo Bichette comes in at number 4 for the Mets, $42 million. Obviously, former Blue Jay, Bo Bichette. Number 3, Zach Wheeler, who is a former Met, plays for the Phillies, at $42 million. Cody Bellinger with the Yankees, making $42.5 million.
Ski mask crew.
And then it's...
Well, and then get ready.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Number 1.
Wait a minute. Is it...
You know who it is.
He went to the Mets.
Yes, he did. He likes to do that little shuffle whenever he doesn't like a pitch.
Why am I blanking on his name?
He's Juan Soto.
Yeah.
Yes. $61.9 million. Good God Almighty.
I wonder how's he doing this year? How's he doing with the Mets?
He's
doing okay.
He's okay.
He got some homers on the season already.
Just one.
He's got the one. It's fine.
One?
It's
early. Chase DeLauder got him beat.
Well, okay, yes. And by the way, he will get paid too, I'm quite sure.
Chase DeLauder nowhere near this list.
No. Not yet. And maybe down the road, but not yet. So the Mets, for what it's worth, are carrying a team payroll of $352.2 million. It's not quite the $355.4 million they had 2 years ago, but they have $352.2 million. That's at the height of the payrolls in Major League Baseball. Guess who's on the basement floor?
The Guardians.
Cleveland Guardians. Do you know how much money they are paying their entire roster this year?
$50 million.
More than that.
70. 90.
Less than that.
65.
$62.3 million.
Yeah.
Now, I want to point out the Guardians' entire payroll is $62.3 million. That is just $400,000 more than the Mets are paying Juan Soto himself for this year.
And where is the Guardians currently sitting in the American League?
Oh, they're sitting in a good spot right now, I'm sure.
Second to
be
exact.
Fine. They're fine.
Second.
Here's the problem. It's not about that. It's about the fact that eventually, law of averages says, look, Guardians can keep small balling it and doing everything they have to because the Dolans are cheap.
It's coming to an end. If there is a cap then there's a ceiling.
Well, these guys are smart for all getting as much as they can before that cap hits. Agreed. But what I'm getting to is I understand why Guardians fans are proud of the fact that their front office has found ways to win despite a inferior budget.
No, you're wrong.
No, I'm saying
upset about it.
Well, what I'm saying is I've heard from plenty of Guardians fans who are like, what our front office does with minimal resources is to be commended, and that's true. But it sucks that your ownership is so damn cheap that they refuse to ever kick in and say, you know what, just for this year, double it. Or, for the next 5 years, let's double it and see what we can do. We've got a good young core. We've got Jose Ramirez, who always gives us hometown discounts. That guy's going to be a Hall of Famer. He's going to have a statue up in front of the stadium. We've got him. We got the guy you dream of.
Well, Chris G, I think it was Chris G in the chat, he said that Jose is one of those guys that disappear in the playoffs, but he takes the hometown discount because he can't handle the pressure of another team.
Well, you know what? That could be true. And that could be a little bit of maybe if he had more opportunities in the playoffs, we would see more of what he could do. But
the Guardians makes the playoffs every year. That's not
yes, but with a team that has often not a lineup around him. That's true. That highlights what he could do. If he's on a good roster, yeah, maybe he would disappear in the playoffs, but maybe he would also shine because it's not all on him to come through every single time they need a run. He's got to figure out a way to do it. So,
and you know who also stinks in the playoffs? Aaron Judge.
Well, yeah, no kidding.
Like, it just happens to some players.
Would you not want Aaron Judge on your roster?
Nope.
Sometimes I don't.
Wouldn't want him? Okay, well, you are a Yankees fan. That's fair. I do. I forgot who I was talking to.
Not in the postseason.
Fine. You know what? I'll take my chances. Give me Aaron Judge on my team with a bunch of other studs. I'll take my chances.
That team waited to the World Series because of Juan Soto.
Hey, man. Again, $62.3 million what the Guardians are paying everyone. Juan Soto's getting $61.9 million from the Mets. Major League Baseball does have this problem. I don't know if the salary cap is ever going to happen because according to guys like Bryce Harper, they are willing to fight in the streets over it. So we'll see if this actually happens. But
Bryce better watch himself. People end up in ditches.
Well, that's what some reports was that Rob Manfred's henchmen who were standing around him said that to Bryce Harper. Yeah,
you got ties.
The reality is, if you enjoy baseball, and all of us do, enjoy it this year because I don't know how they're getting around a prolonged work stoppage next year. They may lose an entire year the way this is going right now.
They do the Connor Griffin, sign the deal now.
Well, yeah, get your money if you can. If you're a young player and they're offering it to you, if Chase DeLauder gets any type of offer, sign it. And you know what? Guardians be stupid not to offer it to him. But I know he has some injury concerns, but I'd still do it. But they don't operate like that. So I'll be surprised. What is he up to now? Does he have 5 home runs on the year?
He's either 5 or 4. I can't remember.
Either way. Yeah, he's been good. Good start for him.
If the MLB goes on strike again, do they need to call up Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, and the Needle to save it?
That's right. He has 5 home runs on the year, by the way.
Hey, did you hear that? That's growth for Tyvis.
He acknowledged,
Yeah, he acknowledged the Needle. Yeah.
Mark McGwire didn't take no steroids.
Oh, that's not what I heard you say. I think I heard it right there.
T-Bone,
I was talking about Chase DeLauder.
No, I was talking about the Needle.
Which conspiracy is more likely? Mark McGwire didn't take any steroids, or we never landed on the moon? Which one you going with?
Oh, we landed on the moon. So
there we go. There it is.
We landed on the moon. See? That happened.
Bone know what's up. Mark McGwire didn't take no steroids.
Sure. You know what? That's my hot take for today. Hot take Friday. All right. Coming up next, we'll hit the buzzer and talk with Bo Bishop. It's T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning. We are watching heavy delays on 70 westbound this morning. On the east side, we've got a crash near Reynoldsburg, slowing traffic. Also on the west side, just past Hilliard Rome Road, traffic down to 1 lane as you head out to West Jefferson. Use 40 to 142 to avoid those delays. Also a crash popping up near the Plain City, Dublin area, 33 as you head eastbound. The right shoulder blocked off just past Post Road. I'm 10 TV's Amy Stuggerwald with your Fan Traffic.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off a closing cost. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 5.99% APR, 6.02% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
For over 78 years, our family's been part of your love stories. At Diamond Seller, we offer bigger diamonds, better prices, and timeless designs for every chapter of your life. From your first yes to your forever I do, trust the jeweler who knows diamonds best. Visit Diamond Seller today.
I'm Meredith Garfalo, meteorologist at 10 TV News This Morning, and I'm an Ohio girl. I love golf, aerospace, and all things Ohio sports. For nearly 20 years, I've studied the patterns that shape our days, from winter wonders on the south side to dangerous storms along the I-71 corridor. When the weather changes, you'll be the first to know, because you need a forecast that moves as fast as you do. Make the move to 10 TV News This Morning, weekdays from 5 to 9, anywhere you watch.
At Great Lakes Hyundai, the savings are so good.
This spring, take a break from interest with 0% financing for up to 60 months on new 2026 Tucsons. 0%. Go now, Columbus or Dublin or glakeshyundai.com. With Crew Credit ends 4/30.
Family owned and operated. It isn't all sunshine and rainbows. This is Dennis Sullivan, president of Care Heating and Cooling. Here's something you don't hear admitted very often. When you run a business with your family, you don't always get along with them. We argue, we debate, we have real conversations about the decisions that we make. But at Care, every conversation comes back to our priorities, doing right by our employees and our customers. Because when you treat your team like family, they take better care of the families they serve. And when you treat your customers the way you want your own family treated, trust follows. That mindset doesn't always maximize short-term profits, but it builds something better, long-term relationships. Today, more and more local companies are being bought by venture capital firms, where maximizing profits often leads to a sales-first mentality. Care is still family-owned and locally operated, so we can keep people, not profits, at the center of every decision. Care Heating and Cooling. Call 1-800-COOLING when you need a company you can trust.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the third time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. Mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner.
Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Colin Man here for Hollywood Casino Columbus.
Oh, Mikey, did you know something new is coming and it's right around the corner?
What is it?
Now you can stay while you play. It's the all-new Hollywood Casino Columbus Hotel. It's coming June 12th, and we want you to celebrate with us as we open the doors with a can't-miss concert and festival.
And here's something for you this month. It's the Win Your Way drawings on select Wednesdays and Saturdays. You can score $100,000. Plus, coming in May, it's the Hollywood Tribute Concert Series.
Ooh, must be 21 to enter. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Hi, radio listener. Are you having a stressful day? Do you want to unwind before you go home to your annoying family? Good news. You can spend time with our annoying family, Common Man and Timmy.
Weekdays from 3 to 6.
The Fan.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Columbus, Worthington, Air, and Bryant. Doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
In terms of the Waffle House menu, Tyvis covered and smothered his opponents. Meanwhile, T-Bone is a chunk of hash who's often covered in gravy. I'm not sure what that means either. This is T-Bone and Tyvis.
Well, you know, spring is here. The weather keeps getting better and better, and it's a great time to open your windows, but maybe you got that window that's stuck. It's gross. It's bad. It doesn't work right. And maybe you just know you need to replace those windows anyway, but you haven't gotten around to it. You're worried about the cost. Well, now's a great time to buy. Window Nation's the more you buy, the more you save sale. It's going on now. You can save up to 50% off all the windows for your home. Plus, you could get them with 0% interest financing for 5 whole years. That's right, 0% interest financing for 5 years. That could be yours with Window Nation. Plus, they come with a lifetime warranty on all their windows, and they can have them installed in a day in your house. So go check them out today. Get your free consultation now. See the selection, windownation.com. Again, the more you buy, the more you save. Up to 50% off all the windows at windownation.com. Go there now.
Joining the show, a guy who needs no introduction, a guy who's pretty quick on his feet. Bo Bishop, I have a question for you.
I'll have an answer for you, buddy.
Lamborghini or Ferrari?
Ferrari.
Look at you.
He can be a starting quarterback.
He would definitely go to Oregon and know what to do on third down. We can definitely put you in the game and get it done.
Vanilla guy.
We didn't want to ask you about chocolate or vanilla because we knew you guys already talked about it. But yeah, that's good. That was instant. Did you say Ferrari?
Yeah, that's right.
That's the wrong answer, but it's fine. It's fine.
One is the original, the other's an imitator. But
well, that's true. But one of them's improved on the design. Well, one of them is art.
I don't know.
Which one was
is art? I think one of them is art, and it's the one with the Prance and Pony.
No.
Which one of them was in F1? Which one was the top one in F1?
Ferrari.
That Lamborghini.
Like the movie.
Yeah, Lamborghini doesn't do Ferrari.
Okay. Let me ask you this: Did when Ferris Bueller needed a car, what type of car did he get?
That's he stole, and I think the crux of that movie. No, the crux of that movie is
borrowed.
Who's the dude in the red? I always blank on names.
Cameron.
I am Cameron in life. The whole movie where he's like, I can't enjoy any of this because I'm so nervous about this car. The whole time I'm like, Cam, I'm with you, buddy. That's a collector's item. I'm sitting there like, it was just on the other night we were watching it, and I said, I can't identify with Ferris Bueller at all. I identify with Cam.
Dude.
I'm with Cam 100%.
I'm pure Bueller. I was pure Bueller growing up.
Bo, I've been watching The Wire over. Is it true that I need to just skip season 2?
No. Oh God, no.
They told me.
No.
It wasn't.
Who told you that?
One of my friends was like, don't even watch season 2. I don't know what that is. He said, go straight to season 3.
No. No, you got to do it because have you seen it?
I watched it when I was a kid, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
That's a wild phrase, by the way. I watched The Wire as a kid.
Yeah, because like my parents, my mom would watch it and she would fall asleep and I wake up and it'd be right there and I look at it, but I don't remember everything.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. No, don't skip season because The Wire is about the city of Baltimore. It's the story of a city. Is what it is, and all of the things that go right and wrong and all of it. So, no, I mean, season 2 is a departure from the other ones, and it was shocking when you watched it in real time because all of a sudden you spend all this time on the corners with Stringer and Avon and all of that, and then all of a sudden you end up on the docks. But they tie it all together. So I don't think you should skip it at all. There are parts in there that I think you need.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's would you say The Wire held up flag to flag? Best of any.
He said it's the best of all time.
I'm saying, but start to finish, right? There's no real down moments that you would say.
I mean, Brother Bone, I don't think any of those, that era, HBO, AMC, I don't think any of them didn't land the plane. I mean, that one, Sopranos, a little bit later, both Rome and Deadwood were incredible. AMC at that time is doing Mad Men and Breaking Bad. Those are both awesome. You have no notes on any of them. I just think there was less on, and there wasn't such a rush to create prestige stuff so much, and so they really took their time with all of them. There was a stretch with The Sopranos. I want to say it was almost 2+ years between seasons.
Yeah,
I mean, it took forever.
Right.
So I think all of those. During COVID, I rewatched a couple of them with my wife, and I thought they all held up incredibly well.
Yeah, that's why I've never gotten into Yellowstone or the variety of other shows, but I've heard you guys talk about it enough to know that that's not one that's landed the plane so much. It was good to start, and it's just kind of gone awry.
I think he had a good idea, and then you start doing 16 series at once, and you can't land the plane on any of them. Is kind of what seems like it happened there.
You know what? I watched. There was a movie the other day that I came across called Hell or High Water.
Oh my God, one of my favorite movies of the last 25 years.
Yes. And I'm watching this thing, and I'm loving it, and I'm like, this is so good. And so as I'm watching, I'm looking up, who made this? And I see it's Taylor Sheridan. And I'm like, well, this is what he should be doing. Stop making 8 seasons of crap that, after the first 2 don't work. Go make a 2-hour movie that everybody loves with great actors, great story.
Yeah.
The what don't you want scene is one of my favorite things of all time. It's
T-bone
great.
Steak. So what don't you want? That whole thing's unbelievable.
No, it's
the crazy thing though is it's interesting because he got about $1 billion for doing the Yellowstone stuff.
Yeah, sure. Right.
So like Hell or High Water, I love it. You love it. There's another one called Wind River that he did that's unbelievable.
Oh, I'll check that out. I didn't know.
That's great with Jeremy Renner. That's really good.
I got to check. I'm watching the trailer to this movie. I got to see
Hell or High Water is really good.
No notes on Hell or High Water.
And then, like every person that pops on your camera is like, oh, this person's been in stuff, or they're like, they should have been because they're talented act. Like everyone in that movie's a talented actor. There's no like the director's kid got in there or something. Like it's all A-list stuff. It's
there's no
good.
fat on it. It's great.
Yeah, very good stuff. All right, so coming up, I assume a little bit more golf discussion. Have you ever been kicked out of a golf tournament for using your phone?
I have not. But God, I love that Augusta has just no patience for anything other than exactly what they say.
They do not.
I love things like that, where people that are just like, this is what we are. If you don't like it, you don't have to come.
Well, that's the thing is, at least they post it. Because, like, for me, it's not worth, like, I'm too attached to the phone. But if you want to go and do it, you very much know the rules going in. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. You're exactly right.
Wouldn't it be freeing, though? Like, to walk in there and
no, I told you. I'm Cam from Bueller. I'm the whole time I'd be like, oh, good.
You're worried
like,
about things?
I said this earlier that, like, I would be there for 12 hours, be like, wasn't that great? And the phone would be like, anyway, the arrangements, send the flowers here, your father's passed. And I'd be like, oh, well, I missed the whole thing. He apparently was hit by a bus. I missed I couldn't even, No, I would be too worried about that. But I do get why they do it, and that's cool. Yeah, anything else we should know coming into this one?
Oh, I'm just trying to get through the week, brother. It's a Friday.
It's an actual
Do we have a
Friday.
hockey team still? Or not? It's done? We're done?
No, we're not.
The eternal optimist.
The difference between mathematically and spiritually, emotionally, and every other way, I guess mathematically, yes, still. Every other way, no. So
it sucks, man.
It does.
Not dead, can't
Charlie
quit.
Brown over and over again.
Yeah, toxic positivity. Tyvis made an appearance today, and I had to yell at him for that. So
My oldest son's like that. It's like if he's watching like Kentucky or whatever, and they're down 9 with a minute to go. Dad, it's only 3 threes. We just got to get a 3, steal it, get another 3, steal it. I'm like, dude, I guess technically you're right.
It's not over till it's over.
Feels like long odds though.
Yeah. I don't know the fat lady, but I'm hearing she's warming up. Let's put it that way.
That's right.
Bishop and Friends coming up 9 to noon right here on the Fan. Thanks, Bo.
All right, boys. Have a good weekend.
There you go. Thank you.
Shove it down your throat.
It's time for the buzzer.
Sponsored by Logan AC and Heat Services. Don't go through another air conditioner breakdown. For fast, friendly service, call the experts at Logan Services now for a free estimate and next day air installation.
All right, so yesterday, Denver stunned Michigan in the men's Frozen Four semifinal. They are Denver now going to go in the final and face Wisconsin. But I saw this. The Frozen Four, they have their themed foods for all the teams that are in it. Mm-hmm. So here's the matchup for the final, all right? Denver, the food they are serving at the games, they have a green chili dog that is in the spirit of like food in Denver, I guess. Mm-hmm. It's topped with pork, green chili, crispy tortilla strips, and sliced Fresno chilies. Sounds delicious. Going up against Wisconsin. Wisconsin, they do a Wisconsin cheddar dog that is topped with creamy beer cheese, cheese curds, pickled red onion, and fennel. They both look incredible. Which of those sounds more appetizing to you, Tyvis?
The Wisconsin one.
Yeah,
I take the onions off, though.
They're pickled onions.
I don't care what they are.
They're the pink pickled onions.
Take them off.
Okay, that's fine. In either case, I think now we need to go to the Frozen Four and get these dogs because they sound awesome. Have a great rest of your Friday. We will talk to you on Monday. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Hey there and happy Friday. On the west side, we're still watching heavy delays on 70 westbound, just passing Hilliard Rome Road. We've got a crash blocking traffic down to 1 lane as you head out to West Jefferson. Use 40 to 142 to avoid those delays. Also a crash out in Reynoldsburg on 70 westbound. Expect some lane closures as you push into the 270-70 split again on the east side. And then for our drivers out in Dublin, we've got a crash on 33 eastbound. Just past Post Road, we've got the right shoulder blocked. I'm 10.